Again, look at these sad gentlemen. So handsome yet so soft.
How did these soft men get so low? I don't know. What's going on, everybody? We are upside down.
Guys, we have literally entered Stranger Things upside down. This is not a joke. Guys. Help! Blockbuster?
11! Help!
Wait a minute, she has a nosebleed.
11, help! It's us!
You know, technically speaking, in the anime universe, because 11 gets a nosebleed and she was in 7 Deadly Sins, that means she was, she was in a mood.
Oh, you're right, man.
Nosebleed.
Oh, yeah. Freaking woman, am I right?
Dude,
woo, what's up?
Classic.
Smack.
Guys, we just currently high-fived.
Yes.
Are we still upside down?
I got it. Don't worry about it, man.
Dude, nice. Guys, what is going on? It is your boys once again. Let's get all the fun stuff out of the way. I am Grant. This is Jacob. This is the...
You can't look at me?
Yes. Look at me. Look at me.
Okay, hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Guys,
your camera is like way closer, and mine's like, hey, I'm in a studio, guys.
Oh, should I back mine up?
No, it's perfect.
Okay. But guys, this is the PvP podcast. This is the Player versus Player podcast.
All the way up.
Welcome to the game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to hit that little red button, that little thumbs up button.
Well, what's going on, guys?
And the bell button.
Yeah, so drinks of the day,
button.
Diet Coke. Funny.
Guys, water.
Whoa, baby.
Guys, if you have drank water before, make sure to subscribe.
Yeah, you're telling me this is full of aspartame, I guess?
Yep. Guys, Jacob is currently filling himself with aspartame as we speak.
Yummy.
Yummy in my tummy. You know, Pepsi actually,
look at me.
Yo, you know, Pepsi for like a week released a Pepsi. It literally said on the bottle, it was like a 2-liter. This is when I worked at Dollar General. They had, it was called Pepsi with no aspartame. So it was a diet Pepsi with no aspartame in it. But they pulled it like a week later. I don't remember if it was good or not. Maybe they pulled it because like no one wanted it because aspartame is literally what gives diet stuff its flavor.
Okay, yeah.
But I was like, wow, the perfect one. But at that point, it's just like colored water.
Yeah. I remember we went to the Dollar General with your mom, and then she was like, oh, it gives you cancer underneath your tongue or something.
They're like, oh.
Yeah, your mom was like, don't eat it or whatever. Like, and then you're like, my mom said I can't eat Sour Patch Kids or something.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that. That's funny.
Dude, guys, picture Grant as a 12-year-old. So cute.
Guys, so very cute. Let's get a picture of me up as a 12-year-old. I've just sent you my whole folder of
12-year-old pictures of me. Let's go.
12-year-old boy. Put it up.
Yo.
Nice. But guys, we are getting into it. This is episode.
Also, someone's in the chat. Yo, what is everybody? Oh, frick. Sup, Autumn, thanks for watching.
Yo, what is up? Autumn, Autumn says, yo, what is up, gamers?
What is up, guys? And you know what is up? Welcome to Player versus Player podcast. We're on episode 19.
Yep.
I'm your host, Jacob, and my other host,
Grant.
And it is currently, what's the date today? July 11, 2021.
Yo, guys, July 11th is personally one of my favorite days.
One of my favorite days.
One of my absolute favorites.
Yo, yeah, it's one of the best.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of July, so for those of you guys that don't know, I work at GameStop, and if you've ever been to GameStop, you know of the infamous commercials that play behind GameStop employees. And guys, they're always so funny and so cool. They're very good. They're very good.
Yep.
And the most recent one, I just wanted to share the joke with you, Jacob. So here's what we're gonna do for the bit. So this is the exact joke, by the way. This is what they did.
Yep.
This was them announcing games that were coming out during July. So go ahead and just start announcing some games, and I'll just do the joke as we go. So
Okay.
So you guys can get a taste of that at home if you've never been to a Dollar General. Wow, GameStop. Here we go.
All right. All right. July games. First one coming out is Super Mario 64.
July.
Super Mario Odyssey, Portal 2,
July.
Resident Evil 4,
July.
Mass Effect 2,
July.
Punch Club, Space Invaders.
July.
What the?
And then this is the part where you go, no, I'm not lying.
Oh, no. That's the thing?
That's the whole joke. The guy literally just goes,
oh my gosh.
July.
Oh, no.
Every time she says a game, and then she goes, I'm not, but Mark, I'm not lying. Curved Space does come out on July 9. And I'm like, please stop.
What, can we do an Xbox commercial? What's the music that they play in the background of like, hey, what is up, guys? I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends, like, you know, that kind of thing.
Upbeat techie music.
Okay,
maybe?
okay. And what game came out this year? I'll ask you, what are they really going hard at right now?
The new Halo.
Okay.
Halo. Oh, Back for Blood too. Back 4 Blood as well.
We'll do Halo if you want.
Halo, yeah, that.
All right, one sec.
Work a little bit more.
Okay. So we got that. Grant, one more second. I'm downloading images.
We are
as
literally
we speak.
downloading images as we speak, guys. This is insane.
Yeah, yeah, your work probably spoils stories for you, right?
Yeah. Well, one that pissed me off the most is I literally I don't know why it took me so long to get into it. Maybe it's my fault because I didn't get into it for however long. But I finally got around to playing God of War on my PlayStation 5. And I was like, you know what? I got to go through it at some point, so I might as well because it was on the PS Plus collection. And I was like, I'll just play it real quick. And I started playing it, and literally like the next day at work, the lady was like, literally just explained the entire plot of the game. Literally the whole thing. The spoiler in the end, the after credits thing. She just explained everything.
Yeah.
And there were customers that complained about it too. They were like, bro, I just started playing this. I'm like, bro, that's ridiculous. I mean, like, it's one thing if it's like a movie.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever seen that like Ben Schwartz clip of him like accidentally spoiling Endgame because there's this reporter talking to him.
Oh,
and he Ben's like, oh yeah, because they all turned to dust, and the guy was like freaking out. It's like, okay, well that's different because like if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame for 2 years, that's your fault. But playing a whole video game, that's different. That's like a whole thing you got to do. That's like a whole journey.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're ready, guys. Ready for the bit. All right, Grant. Do you want to do a Halo commercial? Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
All right. Wait. I need to make sure this is all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good.
All right. Do you want me to just start?
Yeah. Let's go now. Guys,
we are excited to bring you the newest in the Halo trilogy with Halo 5. So, with Halo 5, you may be thinking to yourself, will I be able to finally play as Halo himself? And yes, for the first time in Halo history, you will be able to play as Mr. Halo.
Wait. All right. Also, commercial. You are interviewing the Halo dev. Okay.
Now, Mr. Brian Johnson, you are developing, and Seth Green, you are developing Halo 5. I mean, how do you get in the mindset of a Halo developer?
Yeah, that's hey guys, I'm the developer of Halo. Master Chief was controversial.
Halo 5.
Yeah, Halo 5 was probably one of the best stories yet of our Halo series. So therefore,
really?
Yeah, we'll yeah, please buy Infinite. We put a grapple hook in it. You know, all our kids want that.
Continue.
Yeah, so our game comes out.
So when does it come out?
It's like
sorry.
End of quarter 3.
What is that, like October?
Yeah, I think so.
Guys, Halo 5, grapple hooks, bitches.
Guys, please buy our game.
Guys, the multiplayer is going to be separate from the campaign.
Yeah.
We're,
Okay, I'm gonna switch roles. I'm the GameStop commercial now, okay?
Okay.
Hey everybody! Hey there, everybody! It's me, Jeremy from Achievement Hunter. Yeah, this month I've been playing the new Halo Infinity War. That's where it shows gameplay.
Yeah.
This game soars to new heights and soars. And then I love, teabagging. It's iconic in the series. My friend Grant, what do you think of that game?
Personally, Battlefield 4 is one of my favorite games. So when I went into this one,
we love the vehicles together.
Yeah. I mean, it all started with Fortnite. I've been playing Mass Effect since day one, and hey, it's my alley. It's my birthright. I've been doing it for a long time now, and I mean, like, hey, we got a while to go, and sometimes it be like it is. And with the new Gears of War coming out,
this is where everybody, we gotta cry. Cortana is dead.
Guys, gamer girl is no longer best girl.
What are we even fighting for? I don't know. It's too long. I don't know.
Guys, this is almost as bad as Lola Bunny. Jacob, let's talk about that. Lola Bunny in Space Jam. Do you know of the controversy?
Yeah, they made her not sexy and stuff, right?
Yes. Unfortunately, Jacob, they made Lola Bunny less of a sex icon. Now, Jacob, what I want you to do for me real quick is just look up Lola Bunny in Space Jam. Now, I just when was the last time you saw Space Jam?
Wait, Lola Bunny, do you need to look up Lola Bunny comparisons?
No, just like Lola Bunny in general, just like Lola Bunny scenes in Space Jam.
Okay, yeah, Space Jam, she's like hot.
Yeah, because
I'm well familiar with her in Space Jam, the first one.
I'm well familiar.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to throw because there was this one dude that was like arguing with me at work, and he was like, "Wow, she wasn't even like that sexualized in the first one, but like, whoo boy, like she definitely is."
Yeah. Dang, why are we upside down every shot after this? Freaking stupid.
What the frick?
All right, anyway, yeah.
Well, yeah, because like from the first like shot that you see her, plays this like slow-mo music, and her like boobs are like bopping up and down and stuff. And then there's this one part, this one infamous clip where she goes, bugs. And I was like,
yeah. I guess the comparison shot is this, I guess. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She's fine now.
Right. Like, I mean, yeah.
She's still fuckable.
I can still jack off to this.
Yeah, we're in danger territory if I just keep scrolling.
We're already banned, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yep, guys, this is very epic today.
Very epic.
This is very epic indeed.
Very epic.
What was your first crush as a kid, animated wise? Misty's Bulbasaur.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is.
All
Water.
right. Well, I don't know. As a young kid.
As a young little lad, the first
other
time
than
you were
like,
oh.
Yeah. Yeah, probably just like evil girls, like the one Kim Possible, dark-haired chick.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, classic.
This evil girls, yeah.
I liked Lilo's sister.
Oh, I think.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, yeah.
Dude.
Yo, I like Stitch.
Dude, I adore that man.
Oh. Yeah.
But guys, we're just getting into it. We have some very exciting things for you today. I'm trying to think if there's any other like funny Game Informer things. I feel like, have I mentioned the Mario Kart Live one before? It's like my favorite one.
I don't think so.
Well, there was this. So Mario Kart Live, right? You can have Mario in your living room.
Whoa, yeah.
So
it's like $80, right?
It's like 100.
Oh my gosh.
So you pay 100 for the cart, and then it translates to the Switch, and then on the Switch you see that Mario, but he's all animated. My biggest complaint with the thing, because I just got one for the heck of it, because I got one for cheap. The camera quality is like absolute garbage. Like, do you remember the 3DS camera?
Kinda, yeah.
It's that.
Okay.
So like it's not terrible because like the Mario stuff still looks fine because that's just graphics, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just drive it around your house and you can make it little courses for it out of cardboard. It's a lot of work for like 5 minutes of gameplay.
Did you do it at your house? I don't even know how you can drive it around. It's like probably like cats everywhere and stuff.
Well, that was the only funny part with it was just like driving and all of a sudden you see like a cat like staring at you. You're like, oh no.
Oh yeah. That's probably the funnest part. Yeah.
Right. And it's fine. But there's this one freaking Game Informer commercial where the dude started off and it's just him driving and he's like, yo, so Mark, what if I told you that you could have Mario Kart in real life? And the dude just responds with, here, actually I'll do the exact thing.
Okay.
So go ahead and say what I just said, basically, in your most like whoa voice.
Yo, all right, this is crazy. Hey, Grant, what would you do if you could play Mario Kart in real life?
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Like it was just the subtle tone of the okay.
Yeah.
Just it sounded like one of the, like how I respond to kids when they're like, do you know Freddy Fazbear? And I'm like, okay.
Oh gosh. And yeah, some stuff blows up and then you either embrace it or not. Like, you know how like Among Us has like a developer game or whatever?
Yeah.
I guess they're accepting the brand, I guess. I mean, they have to. I don't know.
Pretty much, yeah. Does that ever affect the game for you? Like have you, because we've both played Among Us before,
for
right?
like one time, yeah.
Right, I played like at Christmas a few times and that was about it. But does that like if Nier suddenly got like incredibly popular and it got like the My Hero Academia treatment where with like fans
fan base, yeah.
So like the games are still the exact same quality, you know that they are, but you have these like garbage fans. Would that affect the game for you?
No. I am a huge fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that's probably the most toxic anime. Well, My Hero fans are also toxic.
Yeah.
I forgot, are My Hero fans the toxic ones that go, DQ times Bakugo, or are they the ones that are like no gay, no DQ times Bakugo?
They're the very much DQ times Bakugo.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I've seen like several times at work too. I mean, like it's like I don't care.
Do you get JoJo tryhards in there?
I've seen a few. It's a little bit more rare, just because My Hero we always have merchandise for.
Oh yeah.
I think the only JoJo merchandise I've ever seen was we had a wallet at one point.
Oh yeah. You guys had a statue I bought from you as crap.
Oh really?
Yeah, one time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're like, I want to return it.
Can I return it, please? Yeah.
Yeah. Was it one of those like $25 like Japanese statues?
Yeah, and it was like painted bad and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, fan bases I can easily ignore,
Right. Yeah, it doesn't usually affect anything for me. I guess unless I already wasn't into it. Like that was the thing for Fortnite, how it got so annoying just because the game's perfectly fine. Like I played did you ever play it at all?
Yeah, I played for 2 seconds.
Yeah. I played 2 rounds. I told you this before, where I lost the first round immediately, and then I won the second round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, this game's easy.
Yeah.
But I guess the Fortnite stuff isn't too bad nowadays. I don't have any kids like flossing in my store.
That's
or
true.
Like that.
Yeah, I remember I went to a wedding and some guy was like, what was this song at the time? I was invited to a wedding and then some 2-year-old was like, play this song, and he was a kid and they flossed to it. What was the song? What's the song that was popular like 2 years ago?
2 years ago?
And kids flossed to it.
Was it in Fortnite or something?
I don't know.
Huh.
Oh, no, it's like Country Road by Lil Nas X.
Oh, the cut. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Or right? That was it, right?
yeah.
Or not? I'm thinking of Country Road. No, it's like I want to thank my horn.
I want to take my horse.
Yeah, at a wedding, some guy was like, play. The kid was like, play this song. I'll floss to it, and we're like, no.
Please. He said no.
Yeah, we were the DJs. Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, then a little girl was like playing Frozen. Then we did, and she was a princess. Haha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, have I ever told you about all right, let me tell you about all the weddings I've been to. Now that I'm, because this is going to be the only time I ever remember any of these stories. I've been to, I think, I've been to 3 weddings in total. One was just boring, not worth talking about.
I've been to 3 as well.
Oh, nice. One was on a beach. It was just really boring, and it was just like really long, and it's just uncomfortable because like who gets married on a beach? It's so
Hollywood.
yeah. Like it's so uncomfortable, and you never realize how loud a beach is until you try to listen to people talk. Like it's just can you get sounds of waves crashing and just people talking on a beach real quick? I'm going to demo this. So I'm going to give you guys a reason why you should never have a wedding on a beach. This is going to be very effective.
Okay. I've been to like 3 weddings as well. The first one was awesome because like the couple was genuinely like in love, and it was a fun time.
That's cool.
The second one was in a crowded building. It was raining. I was one of the groomsmen.
Oh, really? Oh.
It was pretty fun. And that friend, he got married, and then I haven't seen him in like 2 years.
Bro.
As of right now, I think if anybody gets married, I will not. They're gone.
They're dead to me.
They don't exist. He's cool though, and but also one of the brideswoman I was matched with was like 12, like actually. So it's kind of awkward to dance with her. It's still a good wedding. It was fun. They were also genuinely in love. And then, I guess I haven't been to any more. I have 2 more coming up. My cousins got married. 2 different ones. So
nice.
Predictions? So I'll review them. One's gonna be awesome and one's gonna be weird. Anyway,
because they're cousins
marrying each other. Okay,
play it really loud, just waves crashing.
Okay, yeah, this is like beach ambience.
Yeah. No, do like a really loud beach, just like people talking, waves crashing. Yeah. But guys, what weddings have you been to?
Oh my god.
All right. Here it is. So imagine you're like 20 feet away, and the person married is 20 feet from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just turn it up like really loud. When I first met you, I realized that we were in love, and I really think that for the rest of our life, it'll be kind of. And when I think of, I really think of things we'll do together.
Does anyone have any objections to this? I object. Hey, it's me over here. I object. All right, no one objected, so therefore you may marry.
No.
Anyway, guys, listen to the audio podcast for the best experience of that bit. Anyway.
Yeah. So that was what the beach one was. Mm-hmm. Then the next one was my buddy's brother's wedding, and it was garbage. Literally.
Wait, your brother's brother? Wait, what?
A buddy's brother.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, you have an older brother? What the frick?
Yeah, and I was just kind of like there or whatever. And it was so bad for one very specific reason.
Mm-hmm. I went to a friend's. Yeah. Oh, that's the 3rd wedding I went to. My friend's sister's wedding.
Oh, how was that one?
Pretty bad.
Wait, what made it bad?
I'm not a dancer, so then and they also do a dry bar or whatever, so it's just like I'm just gonna sit on a table and seem depressed. I don't know
right, because it's like, why am I here?
Yeah.
That's basically what this one was, except they got married. They were like officially married, and they're like, all right, the party's gonna be at this building at 5:00. We all got there at 5:00 or like at like 4:50 or whatever to get like set up. The couple didn't show up until like an hour later. They showed up at like 6:20.
Oh.
They were like, sorry, we were getting like Taco Bell. And I was like,
that's trash.
You just have everyone waiting for you. And then when the food showed up, when you think of wedding food, what's something that you think would be really good, and then what do you think would be like garbage?
It's weddings are always catering, and then some local restaurant. Yeah. Honestly, you can pull off anything. The best is like some kind of grilled meat with a side. But the worst, you could do pizza and probably pull it off.
Right.
There's been a lot of pizza before. I worked at a pizza place. There's a lot of that.
Oh, nice.
The absolute like worst is like probably like homemade limited food, and it's also bad.
So you are very close. What they did was they it was I forget what they were. What were they called? They were called 3-inch Subway sandwiches.
Okay. It
was little mini turkey Subway sandwiches that only had flatbread, a piece of turkey, and a piece of cheese, and it was one a person.
One is limited, actually.
One a person. It was limited. You could only get one of these 3-inch sandwiches.
Okay.
I was so mad.
Did your buddy's brother's future wife, did her parents pay anything for the wedding?
I think that was one of the things. I think it was that they didn't pay or whatever, so it was just like out of their own pockets, which I guess it's fine. I can understand it kind of, but it's like I don't know. That's just get pizza.
Yeah, that sucks. And you probably had to pay the money too, like weddings, you know.
I think so. Yeah. The thing that sucked the most about there were a couple other things that sucked. When the dance floor opened up, there was like no one on it. And I was just bored, so I went onto the dance floor and just started like doing something random. I kid you not, this old lady came up to me. She started like,
oh no.
Yeah, and I was like, oh. And then she kept getting like closer and closer. She tried doing the fishing rod thing, so I walked away.
Man. Dude, I always, back to TikTok, there's this one TikTok I always think about of like, it's a party, and some guys in the corner going like, and then like some girl like goes and starts grinding on him, then he just like walks away. Yeah.
It's basically what it was. And like I wasn't 21, so I couldn't drink because that's right, because all the budget went into the drinks.
Yeah,
they had so many drinks and shots and whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I didn't have any of it. So I just kind of like sat there, and it was just really awkward.
Wait, sorry, not to dox you or anything.
Yeah.
Didn't one of your friends have already a bachelor party or something?
Friends have a bachelor.
And it was just hotboxing in a room or something.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes. It wasn't. It was my friend's new stepdad.
Okay.
My friend's
getting married.
Mom got married, and then they were gonna do a hotbox thing.
When you got invited to it?
Yeah, he was like, "You can come if you want." And I was like, "Sounds really." I'm like, "Wow, a bunch of old people I can hotbox."
See, like hotboxing, the concept, it's like fine, but then when you bring in strangers, you're breathing in their air.
Right.
Yeah.
Like what part
like some
of
50-year-old like.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a sauna almost. Yeah.
Yes. It's the same thing with saunas. Like, why would you go into a hot room with other people? It just seems really uncomfortable. Unless they're like your buddies, I guess. But it's just like, why am I here?
Yeah, that's true.
The third party was pretty fun. Because that one was it was literally, I didn't even know the person at all. It was actually my mom's friend. So I went with my mom. But the awkward part was, so they had an open bar, and at this point I was 21.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah. Literally no one drank but me.
Okay. Yeah.
So I went up to the bar and I was like, they had like specific drinks. I think I just got a bunch of hard ciders. So I was like, yo, give me another hard cider. And they actually got to the point where they were like, "Oh, we're gonna have to cut you off." I wasn't like drunk or anything.
Yeah.
I had like 2, and I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh, how come?" And they were like, "Oh, well, you have to match how drunk the bride is." And I'm like, "What? Is that a rule? Is that a thing?"
Yeah.
Like, I can only have as much fun as the bride's having.
Oh my gosh.
That's stupid.
That is stupid, man.
Yeah.
Huh.
But those are all the very epic.
I never have gotten crazy drunk, high, or anything ever.
Me neither. Yeah. I've gotten a little like whoa, but what's that even freaking called? I've gotten a little tingly.
Tipsy, is that it?
Tipsy, yeah. I've gotten a little tipsy before, but I've never gotten to the point where I don't remember what I'm doing. The most I ever got like that was when I was on vacation down in Florida.
Yeah.
And on the way back up in Ohio, I drank a little bit extra, but it actually almost made me feel uncomfortable because you get that it felt like being really tired.
Yeah.
Because the way that it goes for me is like it'll be standard, then I'll be kind of sleepy, and then all of a sudden everything will be really funny. So like everything's just like hilarious.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm like really sleepy, but I can't sleep. So that's why it bugged me. So I just took a cold shower and then it was gone.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, okay. That was about it. So yeah, nothing too big. I'm not like a big drinker. It's pretty rare.
Yeah, I don't know. We usually go up north with our friends every year. I guess that's like the one time to go.
Yeah,
like
that'd be
ham.
like right.
I don't know, though.
Yeah. I guess there's that fear of like I don't know what's gonna happen if I.
Yeah, if
you drink
if
too
like
much,
my brain actually can't handle it and it will actually just collapse.
Right.
Or turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys,
this has been the darkest episode.
Same thing with having sex. I'm scared to if I ever come, will I die? Like what
will my penis fall off?
That's what my mom told me.
Yeah. Do you know the weirdest fact I remember from sex ed class is
every time I hate sex ed. I probably did this rant already.
Yeah.
They're like, it's 6th grade, and they're like, no, it's actually 8th grade.
Yeah.
And they're like, write down a question, and then we'll answer it anonymously. So then I put it down. It's like, I wrote down how long is a period, and they're like, what? This is a silly question, and then they never even answered it. I'm like, I don't know.
Tell me.
Yeah, I freaking hate health class.
It's so
and then I had asked my friend next to me. He's like, "What the frick?" It's like a week almost.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Dude, I freaking hate health class.
I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't say it on the live stream. Have I ever?
No, like you're like your thing that you're gonna say is like, is it weird if my penis goes inverted? It's like something like your own health issue.
Right. Well, there was one point where I had a similar thing where they showed a diagram of the male penis, and I was like,
and the female vagine.
Right. There's only one person. Do you know how?
There's gonna be about like 10 people watching the replay of this.
Oh, true. Yeah. I'll keep.
It's not even that bad. Wait. What is anything worse than we ever said on this? Definitely, our first episodes are way more violent and sex.
True.
Filled, I think.
The first
right?
episode is just us shouting "come" over and over again.
Yeah. Well, and then it's like, haha, hentai, funny.
Did you know I only have one ball?
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah. It's not like a big thing or whatever. So essentially, when I was born, one of them was a lot smaller than the other. So the doctor was like, "Hey, just in case, we're gonna snip this off, so that way it can't potentially grow into something bad."
Yeah, that makes sense.
It could have become cancerous. It can't. Because it was snipped off. I was self-conscious about that for like a little bit.
Sorry to laugh at that.
Well, it was.
It's like self-conscious. No one ever sees your balls. Right. I think if you even like have sex with someone, they won't even notice.
They
unless if they're really into ball play.
They haven't. I'm like pretending for roleplay. I'm like. What do you want me to pretend? I'm like, pretend I have 2 balls.
The second ball. I don't know.
The second ball you have is so great.
Great. Oh my god.
It's pretty cool. Well, there's this one point where the diagram went down, and I was never told why. Like I just assumed it was normal.
Oh.
And 2 balls popped up, and I raised my hand, and I was like, I literally just asked. I was like, why are there 2 balls? And everyone's like, ha 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 ha. Oh. Anyway, and then I was confused, so I literally went to the person next to me. I was like, no, it's just why are there 2 balls? And the guy was just like. And no one answered my question.
Also, your grade was full of like freaking losers that are like depressed all the time.
Exactly.
So like they're like.
So I literally learned nothing from that class.
Yeah.
All that I remember aside from that in class is that we played Zoo Tycoon half the time because the teacher didn't want to teach anything.
Yep.
And then my buddy Stone in class.
Friggin'
right. He would only say the word boobs, and it would get the most laugh out of like everyone in the class. They'd be like, "All right, guys," and you go, boobs. And we go, oh, stone. Stone. I'm like,
Yeah. Dude, I remember one of the teachers was having like his review, and he would just famously just sit there not doing anything at the whole class, and then I like basically failed his math class. But then the teacher, the principal came in to review him, and he's like so active. He's like, and then he's
guys,
like this,
remember.
Picture it's algebra. I don't remember algebra. FU algebra. He's like,
yeah.
All right, guys, what is 5 plus 7 times X? You know, whatever. And then like no one raised their hand. He's like, guys, please. And then no one did anything. And
guys,
it's like,
you remember what I said before?
Yeah. It's like, please, the principal's right there, guys.
Please don't tell him.
Yeah.
Remember when the freaking our Spanish teacher, there was that whole thing?
I don't know. I had a German.
Yeah. Oh, I was a German guy.
Which one was it? The old Spanish teacher or the new one?
The new one had an affair with the English teacher, and it was like a big deal.
Oh wait, no, you're thinking of the German teacher.
Was it?
Yeah, they went to Germany and they like had an affair or whatever. I'm pretty sure.
Could have sworn it was Spanish.
And there's a soccer coach, right? I don't know.
Probably. Let's ask her. Hey.
One of the freaking Hamilton. F off.
Bunch of freaking Hamilton cucks.
Yeah. Like one of the mutual friends of our group that I don't like and would eat popcorn like you would eat ass. Like literally, he was like this eating popcorn. He would take the bag.
Demo.
Yeah, I wish I had a bag on me. He'd be like this. Take the bag. Oh, dude, it's disgusting. He'd go like this. And then he would take. All right, he would have salt on his finger, and then he'd go like this. And there's like gunk, like disgusting liquid gunk sugar on it. He'd go like this. And scrape it. Audio listeners, I'm taking my teeth and using it like you're like freaking carving a wooden stick with a knife, but it's picture my finger and my teeth. Yeah, and he's disgusting. Anyway, he was flying a Confederate flag, and the German teacher's like, "Hey, that's not nice.
Take that
off. Take that off. You're not allowed." Yeah.
Just the.
I hate that guy. Oh, dude. Mason, my friend. You know him. His name's Colt. I won't say his last name.
Colt? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mason, if you're listening to this, me and my friend Mason, who's cool, we went to Tech Center with him, and we hated him. Yeah. And he's like, don't go to McDonald's. They support gays. Why did we hang out with that guy?
What a dick.
He's like, he loved Donald Trump, and he's like, yeah, actually, I hate where I live. What the frick? Yeah. Dude, our neighbor has a flag that says, don't blame me, I voted for Trump, and it's still up there.
What, bro? What the frick?
I was thinking of a good viral video we could do. We could do, knock on... Right, you know how there's a ton of Trump flags around here?
Right.
We could, do a viral video, hidden camera, tell everybody Trump lost the presidency.
Yeah.
And knock on the door. Yeah, you can take that flag down. Trump lost.
We should dress up like we're we're from the Federal Flag Committee. We actually just came to give you guys the news. We don't know if you've heard yet. Trump lost the election. They're like... just see how they react.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, but I feel like we'll get shot because that's, whatever.
Probably.
Because they're like, this is our moment. The libtards are here.
Honey, get my shotgun.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, honey, get my shotgun. And then Alex Jones, what's that, honey?
We both at the same time go, Alex Jones. Dude, do you remember after Trump lost or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine watching this podcast in the past, you actually the file for this, and you're like, wait a minute, what? But do you remember the food center? Like when I say the food center for you guys, that don't know, it's a grocery store with a cafe.
Is it called the food center? What's the name? Food center, right?
I'm pretty sure it's called just the Hamilton Food Center.
Yeah,
I think so. But did you know that they had like a therapy session? Like if you were impacted by him losing, you could go there and be consoled by people. Yeah,
that's where I skipped classes and we played Pokemon in the coffee shop area.
Oh yeah,
not you and me, but me and Mason, our friend.
I'm like, I don't remember that.
What? Yeah. That therapy though, man.
Yeah, it's freaking therapy. Imagine politics affecting your life that much, where a decision's made, and you're just like, I need someone to hold me.
Why it's kind of weird how so many people around us supported like some racist like orange man.
right.
I don't know. Is this too political?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, like the thing I found the weirdest about it was that like
his charisma was like 100.
Yeah.
But then like his stuff he said, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's fricked.
The whole thing was that like even if you agreed with certain things that he did or disagreed with certain things that he did, the fact of the matter was that the guy was just garbage in general.
Yeah. You'll like blame other people a lot.
Right.
No integrity. Yeah, I don't know.
Right. I think the only time I've ever argued like about an actual political thing is someone was like, the economy is still doing better because of him, and I was like, he didn't implement any economy laws. It just happened to be on an incline when he got into the presidency, and then it just kind of stayed on the incline. But that was like the only thing. But the thing I found the weirdest about it was that I remember when it was Obama versus Mitt Romney. It was like, unless I just didn't notice it, it was not nearly as like loud.
Yeah, it's definitely internet change stuff.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because it's like all of a sudden it was Trump versus whoever. And all of a sudden, it was like super loud, and everyone was like really passionate about one side or the other.
Yeah. We hate these people.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't even vote last year. I suck.
Oh, you didn't vote last year?
I didn't even go to the Secretary of State. I got my license renewed, and then I was able to vote.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Like, what was I gonna say? Frick. No, I freaking brain. Oh yeah. People get so into it. Yeah.
Right.
You talk to me too, but yeah, we have the same ideas where it's like I don't care that much.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I can agree and disagree with whoever's in charge. Like, it really doesn't matter that much by the end of the day.
I feel like
yeah.
I think I'm Disco Elysium right now. I feel like once we turn 30 and 40, it's gonna be bad.
Like political wise, or like our opinions wise.
That's when we start politics.
Like, this is the new political. PvP now stands for political versus political.
Yeah, reminding me of my stance on Disco Elysium.
Welcome to Dead Air.
Dead Air, guys.
I still need to play Disco Elysium though.
Dude, yeah, but
yeah. Let me add it to the list.
Man.
Yeah,
Disco Elysium, it's like basically the same issue as 13 Sentinels, where 13 Sentinels is like, hey, we're anime and we're all naked. Disco Elysium is like super like hard to get into. Like, you fail some rolls. It's like a D&D kind of thing. You fail some rolls and you feel horrible by yourself.
Oh, really? Huh.
Frick.
Boom, 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 boom.
Sorry, guys. I'm looking.
Boom, boom. But yeah, no, I think I legitimately... like, did you lose any friends because of politics ever? Like in your life, like, even if it was just like a casual stop talking to sort of a thing?
Wait, sorry, what?
Have you ever like casually, Justin liking the thumbnail, heck yeah. Like, have you ever lost a friend due to politics? Even if it was like a casual, it doesn't have to be a big argument, just like casually.
Not really. Oh, dude, I hung out with a friend yesterday and he said the bad F-bomb.
Oh.
And I'm like, I should call this out, man. I'm the part of the problem. I didn't say anything.
Guys!
Yeah, but wait, what the? I'm like, oh, frick. Yeah.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
All right, I pulled up, Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
It makes fun of every idealism. It's very political, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, you can become communist. And then it's like it's hilarious. But I'm like, I'm not right or left. And then I picked up a pair of pants. And it's just like the pants started speaking to you, and then it's like the whole thing of the game is you can like think of these thoughts, and then you'll find a solution to the thoughts. So it's like these pants don't say anything, nothing crazy about you, but it also doesn't. It's also safe, and then it's like, so you think about the pants for a while. This is like centrist, like for what my opinion is right now, where I'm like, I don't care about politics. It's like this. I'm going to try to speak as good as I can.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit of a paragraph, but not too long. The kingdom of conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't reply, have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately. So the thoughts, you must put away the thought immediately. And the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer no. God is in heaven. Everything is normal on earth. This one stuck in my head, I guess. But it's just like, look at the sky, and there's like airships. You're like, no, we're fine.
It's fine. It's cool.
Like centrist. Like if everybody's centrist, then nothing gets accomplished.
Right.
Disco Elysium is a great breakdown of politics and makes fun of like everything. It makes fun of everything equally. So it's like not. Oh, you must be.
It's not specifically on one side or whatever.
And it's kind of making fun of like like politics in general.
Yeah. I think that's kind of a good way to look at it because I mean, realistically, I don't know, the whole idea of voting for someone because they're a part of a party, I think, is ridiculous. Like there are so many people, that like if they see themselves as Republican, will only vote like for that Republican, and same with Democrat. But it's weird because it's like, what if a loony went into the office? What if Bill Cosby was like, all right, I'm running for president, and then that was like the main person that was like running for president on either side?
That'd be horrible. I can see that happening. That was Donald Trump happened. Yeah,
but like, how many people by default would just be like, oh, I'm voting for them anyway because they stand for like this specific belief system?
Yeah.
It's like, but you're voting for Bill Cosby.
Anyway, guys, that is why as white males, we think abortion is wrong. You should have no decision of your bodies.
Guys, you don't get to decide.
That's pretty freaked. Anyway, guys.
Guys, we are just getting into...
We are joking. Love and peace. We love everybody. Love and peace.
Is that a Paul McCartney?
I don't know.
One of his famous lines.
I just think of Gintama. There's an alien guy who's like, love and peace.
Oh, no. He said, Paul McCartney says peace and love. At the end of every Twitter post, he always says peace and love and does one of these.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is a universal sign of peace, so I mean...
Oh, yeah. He took that from Paul McCartney.
Anyway, guys, what do you guys think? Do you guys like politics or no? Are you also centrist and we'll eventually see Bowser airships in the sky above us? And we will go, what?
It's fine.
That was not our problem. Do
you guys still have your Trump flags up and why?
Yeah.
Tell us down below.
Is that a good bit? I think it'd be fun if you had,
I think it'd be really funny.
Camera. We get shot though.
We'd have to pick our houses very carefully.
Yeah.
Hello, sir, in this well-lit area that everyone can see. I see that you have a flag out.
There's somewhere over in the way country. It's like 5G is taking control of us. There's a sign. I don't know. Someone has a sign in their yard.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, in LA, it is crazy.
Random side thing. I just remembered this. Randomly. So I worked all day today, right? At GameStop.
Yep. As you do.
Yeah, as you would. I literally, speaking of political, forcing your political beliefs on others, but this one switched political with religious. I was cleaning up my store today, just like going around picking up stuff, and I found this little piece of paper, like on the ground. It was just this crumpled little piece of paper, and I picked it up and I just put it in my hand because I was going to throw it away, and I was like kind of like reading it real quick as I went, just because I'm curious.
Yeah.
All it said was on it was like the rapture is coming soon. And I was like, oh, weird. Then I put it in the trash, and I was like, oh, it just fell out of some guy's pocket, whatever, some kind of ministry, fine.
Dude, those comics, like, everybody. Right. Have you had it where someone put like a fear Christian comic in your door handle?
Not on that, but there was
I've
one
had
time.
That before.
Really? Wait.
Yeah.
Like
it's just
all
like
on
cursed comic. It's just like cursed comics in the door handle. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just like hit up B-dubs.
Oh.
And it's like just a comic of a guy going to hell, basically.
Yeah. Well, I have had that with I was in downtown Holland at the park, and I was gonna sit down on a bench, and then there was like a magazine like stuffed into the bench, and I was like, oh, it's one of these. But I was cleaning up around the store, and these little pieces of paper were everywhere.
Oh, what the frick!
Like some dude planted like 20 So I was going
Was
around.
it slips of paper or like?
It was like little slips.
Yeah,
It was just like a little the guy printed off
They
like
always
20 on a page.
they always
and, like,
aspect
cut.
ratio long. And you never
It's always long. Yeah.
Yep.
So I like went around the store like plucking these things. And I was like, bro, I'm not trying to get someone to like fine, do whatever. I'm not trying to get someone to get all mad at me because they found this piece of paper when I'm working.
Yeah,
like,
freaking fear-mongering cocks, dude. Get the frick out of here.
Like, bro,
Eternity is darkness.
Like, oh. I was like, this is ridiculous, though.
Since we're going through politics, religion, what do you think happens when you die?
I really hope.
Okay, yeah, let's say number one hope.
Number one hope.
Oh, yeah.
My number one hope is like, this
is very depressing, too.
No, I mean, it's good for the viewers.
Yeah.
I do believe.
Wait, by the way, when you mentioned, when we talked about the slips, the comic book slips, I remember the one I read. My heart since then had sank, and I'm scared now. It freaking worked.
He's done it.
The comic was like basically like, oh, you should become Christian. And he's like, I'm gonna live till 60. Then he dies at 40 and goes to hell.
You know what
freaking fear mongering.
Yeah, like for crying out loud. You know what TikTok really interested me recently? There was this one dude that I followed where he was talking about the whole like specifics for in terms of like hell and all that. If you translate the original, like personally, my full beliefs, my explanation of it or whatever is I do believe that there is a being greater than I am.
Okay, agnostic so far.
Pretty much so far, yeah.
Yep.
And it's hard to explain.
I can say
basically.
mine first too.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm probably agnostic because something has got to have made us. I feel like they're not as like impacted in our life. Like everybody's like, God's made me dodge that car today. I don't know. Like, dude, guys, I'm just saying, I was driving home. I was running over 2 baby skunks, but I didn't. I stopped in time.
Exactly.
And they were safe.
Yeah.
That's MLG clutch, guys.
Because that's kind of the way that I look at it, where it's like I look outside and I see all the trees and stuff like that. And like I look at it and I'm like, okay, like I feel like that is like a piece of art. Like that's been made. In like an image. But in terms of the whole like God helped me pass this test, it's like no, there's free will.
Yeah,
you passed the test because you studied for the test.
But isn't free will just fate and destiny? I'm scared. Just monologue.
Yeah, that was good.
Anyway, top one. All right. Best afterlife is literally lit up world like Earth, and then all your family and friends are there, right?
Right.
And then it's just either eternity or however, with no pain or like hurt, I guess.
Yeah.
But then, dude, a life without pain or hurt is like, I don't even know.
It's weird to think about, yeah.
Okay, then the second one is reincarnation. That's actually not too bad in like karma, like Buddhism.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a good person, you get redone as a human. If you're bad, you're a cockroach. I can kind of vibe with that one. That's kind of fun.
Huh. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting.
Like we're reincarnated as like, humans every time. Whoa, one second. Yeah. I listened to podcasts of someone who remembered his past life. That's freaky. Anyway. And then another one I mentioned before is just darkness and just music from our lifetimes playing. That'd be horrible. But then realistically,
just us floating.
Dude, that would be so depressing. Basically, the best ones would be the ones with your friends and family in it. And then I think the one that's going to be real is just nothingness. Like before we were born type.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you just won't feel anything.
So then, not to be depressing.
Yeah.
So then the point of life to me is just literally just being in the moment, enjoy it. Try to live for as long as possible and, just enjoy life as it goes on,
Yeah. Man, this is depressing.
I mean, I'm sorry, guys.
It's a good topic, though.
Yeah.
Obviously, my hope would be what I think that it would be, because my views essentially are the direct translation of the Hebrew version of the Bible. I think is the closest thing you can get to what is realistic, what they meant, because the you have to remember the Bible has been translated so many times by so many different people. So many Catholic priests put in their own wording here and there.
Yeah.
There was this one guy I followed on TikTok, and he made this whole thing where he directly translated the Hebrew translation. Not once in the Bible does it mention an eternity in hell. How it is directly translated is essentially, I'm paraphrasing, but the worse you are, the longer you spend like in hell. Yeah. So for example, Hitler would be there for like be tortured for years and years and years, and he eventually would I don't know, I think it was that they'd repent or something like that. Yeah. It was something like that, but the whole point was that it wasn't an eternal thing, and that was basically a fear-mongering tactic by Catholic priests. Yeah. So it's just one of the biggest struggle for me is that you're told so many different things, and so many different arguments for how to think of it, and I do still believe in it, but it's just difficult to definitively say this is what I believe in.
Yeah, like the spark. I don't know. Probably with all the translations, just spark notes is still there. Like the spark notes, theme is there, where Jesus died for sins, and then you'll be saved.
Right, right. Yeah. Like there are actual studies like Jesus was a real person. Like these people that are in the Bible were real people, and like the way that I see the world is that it was built, and then it was basically like a wind-up toy. Like it was wound up, and it was like, okay, and you're made, and go. And then free will from that point on. So whatever you do at that point, whatever you do, fitness-wise, education-wise, job-wise, whatever, that is completely up to you. So, you know, because all that I assumed throughout high school and middle school and all that was that I was on this. This is oddly similar to the plotline of Loki. I assumed that there is this sacred path that I was on, and that if I went off of it a little bit, I had to somehow get back onto it. But realistically, life is just nothing but a bunch of paths, and you have to completely make your own decisions for what path you want to go on. And I think that kind of helped me out a little bit in life, because it wasn't like what am I supposed to be doing, it's what can I do. So my ideal afterlife would be essentially, because again, this is a direct translation of the Hebrew version of the Bible, original version, is that it is essentially...
Would that be the New and Old Testament, or just...
it would be both of them.
Okay, Grant is Jewish.
I've been wearing a yarmulke this whole time. But it's funny to think about. But the ideal way that I think about it from the original Hebrew translation is that it circles completely around. So it starts with Adam and Eve in the garden, and then when you die, heaven is essentially being in the garden. Yeah. So my hope for it would essentially be, and I'd like to believe that this is what I fully believe. I don't know if it's because I don't want to think about it just being darkness, because honestly, life would be so much easier if it was confirmed, if it was if scientists were somehow like, hey, we put a camera in this dude's mind, we're going to see what he finds, and then it was like, okay, it's confirmed darkness, then life would be so much easier. But because I have that,
no one literally knows ever.
Right. But because I have that hope, I keep thinking about it. But I would love it if it was just you wake up and you're just in this garden, and like you said, all the people you know are just kind of there. That's the kind of happy thing I think about, especially when people around you pass away or whatever. You're like, the hope is that they're watching you, and you're just kind of going along with it. But that's sort of my hope for it. So I would consider myself non-denominational, I guess, to a very strict degree. Like I don't go to any sort of specific church. It's just the way I see pastors is just people who think they know what they're talking about, and they have their own translations. So it's, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty real. You know, guys, what is up? We are real here.
We are real here at PvP.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty impossible to do a podcast series without ever getting real in a podcast. So
yeah, I think it's good to really get off my chest, bro. Real quick, Justin did comment.
Oh, yeah.
He says, at my job, we had multiple times where someone
Justin, by the way.
sticky noted our door and window with Bible verses saying things like, be the light of the world, or some Bible verse. I feel like that, see, I mean, I guess that's not really fear mongering. That's just kind of like,
Yeah. But, I don't know. At a certain point, I just realized, like, I realized that every person in the world doesn't realize what's going to happen.
Right,
so,
right. No one definitively knows.
Yeah.
That was the part with, that was the tough part with growing up in a church, is you have this idea. I had this idea of my pastor of this guy knows. This guy knows what's going to happen when something happens to me.
Yep.
But realistically, he just read a translated version of a book. That's the biggest thing for me, just the translation. You ever play that phone call game back in middle school? Like the line of people, and then it's like, the bus is blue. And you whisper to the person next to you, the bus is blue. And then the next person goes, the Russ is blue. And the next person's like, the Russ is new.
Yeah.
You know, and then it gets to the end, it's like, the Russ is new. It's like, no, the bus is blue. Yeah. It's kind of like that. Where it's translated so many times that eventually it just gets to the point where it's like, okay, how much of this is just what some guy thought of, and how much of this is actually what I should be listening for. So that's the way that I think of it. Justin just sent another text. He did not go to bed. What is up, Justin?
Oh, he didn't go to bed. We're keeping him awake with these crazy thoughts.
Yeah. Justin says, I'm still up. I was joking that you were talking about depressing stuff, LOL. Yeah. And I'm just laying in bed. It's cool, though.
I'm going to reset this with a... Let's go. Persona 4 menu theme, guys. We're resetting.
Here we go.
Changing the mood. Drink break.
Happy.
Anyway, guys, our time...
What is going on, everybody?
We are wasting our time, and no one lives forever. Chie is best girl, though.
Chie's waiting for me in the afterlife.
Yeah. Dance party. Oh, what's your best pizza toppings that you like?
You know, honestly, this isn't my favorite. Yeah. But I've grown more akin to it recently. I don't mind pineapple.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people hate it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wait for the break.
Ham is my favorite topping on pizza. And you?
Mine is pepperoni, sausage, and mushroom.
Ew!
Share the pizza. I honestly have to go crazy. I should probably get green olives, anchovies, and jalapenos. I should go for it.
Just go all out. Yeah.
Go for weird and try it out. You know.
Dude, I'm basic. I'm just going like standard pepperoni. Autumn is crying at the fact that I said pineapple. I don't, I mean, see,
we do an existential crisis discussion. Pineapple.
Pineapple, are you serious?
I know, it's funny though. It's good. It's funny. And I know you're...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, pineapple is controversial as frick though.
Yeah. It's the breaking point in any relationship.
Yeah. Guys, how much should we listen to the song? We're getting to the next break, so I mean, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yo, sometimes in life...
Faith in each other.
Faith in each other. Woo.
All right, we'll do one more break. And then...
In a cover up.
All right, guys, get ready.
More cowbell. Oh, classic SNL joke.
Dude, I'm the one girl that can't be pleased. Name, please. All right, guys, we're done. Now let's go right into. That's not it.
The news.
The news.
Ba-bum, bum, 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 bum,
Oh, I didn't do news transition. I suck.
Ah, what the
Alright,
frick,
roll this one.
dude?
We always run our transition songs too long. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I think you do that every time too. You sing the high part. We're up to down again. We are in the news, everybody. What is going on? And we are also upside down. I'm switching that right now as we speak.
Yo.
I think I'm going to have to switch it around next time too. Rip.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So we had a lot of news this week.
Some very epic news.
Some very crazy news.
This is very crazy.
Let's just go through it, I guess.
Yo, I'm just gonna make me mushroom pizza.
Yo, mushrooms is where it's freaking at. Wait, don't you hate mushrooms?
I hate mushrooms.
Raw or on pizza too? You hate it.
I've actually never had it on pizza.
All right, guys, this is insane. Ubisoft plans Assassin's Creed live online game service.
Whoa! I'm kind of surprised they actually haven't done this yet.
Yeah, I mean, Assassin's Creed Infinity Project seeks to emulate the GTA 5 or Fortnite.
How much can I play Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, their games are pretty long already. Yeah. Have you touched Red Dead 2 online?
No. Well, actually, I did.
Okay.
It's the same thing with the GTA one. It's so funny because you make a character, and it always the missions always involve in Rockstar games. Characters that you've met in the actual story, but your character doesn't talk, so it's so out of place. The GTA one was the funniest one because you started up and your character just like walks on, and then Lester, the guy who helps you out there at the game, he's like, "Hey man, you're my guy. Yo, are you up for this?" Yeah, you are. And some other guy goes up, he's like, "So you're the guy." And the guy's just like,
dude, what if you walk up and it's Arthur Morgan on a bed? That'd be depressing.
He's currently, oh, so you're my replacement, huh? My guy's just like,
yeah, I actually hate how when they never talk. What the frick?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Or it's implied they talked.
Yeah.
Like, here, can we do your NPC? I'll be an NPC and you walk up to me, okay?
Yeah. Huh. So you're the one that they told me about.
Oh, I'm the guy walking.
Okay.
Wait, you walk to me and I'll talk. I'm the NPC.
Okay.
I'm NPC. Your character created.
Hey, man.
Wait, you don't talk. I'm the NPC. You're the character creator.
I forgot what an NPC was.
I'm the non-playable character. You're the...
All right, here we go. I'm the character.
You did it twice.
Go for it.
Hey, man, you want to wrangle some pigs with me? Come on. Oh, yeah. So you just throw the whip. I'll teach you. Oh, excellent work. Thanks. How much do you want to get paid? Yep. Here you go. Thanks, man. That's a sound effect for the podcast.
Well, because the Red Dead one starts off with, I think, if I remember correctly, you start off in jail, and then they break you out of jail because they hear of your abilities. And then you start off the game. But the thing that irritates me the most, whenever you hold down, I think L1 or whatever, and you like change your gun, it goes into the slow down mode thing. So it's like you're running, you hold down, and you're like, because you can quickly choose your gun.
Oh, yeah.
Think about what you're going to do. And let it go. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
But in the online one, you're still running as you do it. So you hold L1, but you're still like everything's going at the same speed, which makes sense because online, I guess.
Oh, you're right.
But like, why not at least slow down my character? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why not just let me slow down, but let the world keep going? I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking Legend of Zelda when you use your bow and arrow in the air, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
but that slows down everything, doesn't it?
That does slow
down
everything.
If it just slows him, so then he's in the air like, woo.
Yeah, so he's just in the air, but the thing's still moving at the same speed or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, at least let me do that, because it seems like that's what they're... That's the closest thing I could relate this to if they were to pull this off decently well.
Assassin's Creed games are freaking long as piss, and then this being a live online.
Have you ever genuinely... I mean, everyone's played an Assassin's Creed game.
I have never.
You haven't played one for like 5 minutes?
No.
No?
I've seen Justin play Origins. That's it.
I played 10 minutes of Black Flag, and then it got to the part where you're in the real world, and you're like, and then she was like, "Come with me."
I never got the point of that. And then it's like,
Yeah.
oh, if you kill someone, oh, desync, ta. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah. So that's fun, I guess.
So there, yeah, more.
Is that something you could see yourself getting into, Jacob?
No. I play other live service games. I don't know, like Final Fantasy 14 or like, I don't know. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll do well. This will also mean that there's not going to be a mainline Assassin's Creed game for a long time.
I guess they want to be like Fortnite. I play a ton of live online game services. I play Dota, Apex Legends.
Right.
But speaking of Apex Legends,
yo,
we have the hacker. The Respawn responded to hackers. You know, they hacked the 4th of July.
Oh, really? Oh,
Remember that? They hacked it saying safetitanfall.com.
yeah.
So Respawn, Director of Communications. Sunday's attack was tied to an awareness campaign that we've already publicly acknowledged.
We already talked about it.
But I think that was like 1 or 2 years ago. Anyway,
okay.
The problem's not awareness. It's just DDoSing in particular is just a hard problem to solve. Really hard. The team has never stopped working on DDoS solutions, and anti-cheat is just a never-ending war of whack-a-mole. On the DDoS front, we will solve this. When we do, I promise you it won't be because hackers made us aware by ruining a holiday.
Dang.
So, shots fired,
yo.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that makes a lot. That's kind of like what we were saying last week, when it's like, hackers, they just making you aware that everybody doesn't care. Yeah.
Right. Like really, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. What's the thing with online games? Like when you get really into a shooter, like what's the point where you stop playing?
Okay. Never. The point where you stop playing is when you have played enough of the game, and you get wronged by it one too many times.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, I put like tons of hours into Rainbow Six Siege, like 600-ish.
Yeah.
But then once I seen a person from me start sprinting and go like this, their sprinting animation, I'm almost like, why is he glitching when he runs for 1 frame? And then also like, it's memed on, but like in Rainbow Six Siege, basically it's like rescue a hostage from a house. That's basically the thing. You're sieging a house. It's fun. It's like, oh, I'm a secret agent.
Oh, right.
But then like there's like 50 operators in the game.
Right.
So then it's like, and they all have like detection on you. So then there's a meme where it's like, you've been detected. And then it's like, like your screen UI just fills up with you're being seen and you die with a bullet to head. It's just stuff. It's just like, for me, the polish of the game just decreased drastically. They're just putting so much effort into operators being cool instead of polish and actually like smart ideas. That made me stop playing the game. So,
would you say it's a similar thing with? Well, you're not completely done with it, obviously, but like Dota 2 or whatever.
Yeah, Dota 2, the toxic player base that made me stop, and then also, I just want to play casually now. Like, the main drive to playing games for forever is 1, they're fun.
Yeah.
2, you want to feel like you're getting better. So, like, I jump on Guilty Gear Strive. I sucked a week ago. Now I'm pretty good. I can win a couple games. You beat someone, that gives your brain.
Good about it,
And, like, Battle Royales are popular because you beat 60 people,
Oh, true.
So, like, you beat 100 people. I just beat all of them.
I've done it, yeah.
So, it's stuff like that makes people keep playing. And they also want to get better. That's at least for me. I'm competitive, so.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, that answers the question.
I was thinking about it from like a Titanfall perspective. It's like, because that's an older game, right?
Yeah, it's very old.
Yeah. Weird.
The only people that care about Titanfall are the tryhards that want to keep playing it, I guess. I don't know.
It seems like the people who when Apex came out, they're just like, yeah. So
no wall running. Yeah.
Anyway. Autumn says, I stopped playing games online when 12-year-olds kept cussing me out. That's
toxicity. It's a freaking issue.
Yeah. Dude, Sea of Thieves was so toxic, the Germans kept hunting me down.
All right, next one. Cryptocurrency miners caught with over 3,800 PlayStation 4 consoles after Ukrainian police uncover the mining operation.
So how do they do that? Cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency is like mining for, I don't know.
For like Bitcoin and all that. Yeah.
And mining, I don't even know what they'd be mining. Servers?
Right.
Okay, let's read. Either a wealth of graphics card on a rack or miners. All right. Yeah.
Could you imagine someone busting you and you have 3,800 PS4s? Hey, what are you guys doing in here? We're just playing.
Yeah, look, there's a picture of them all. Basically, just picture server racks, guys, but instead of servers, it's like 2, 3, 4,
Bunch of
5, 6,
PS4s.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You count
It's
all
like
of them.
12.
3,800.
It's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shelves with 12 PS4s on them on each shelf. So 12 times 4 is like 46. I might be wrong. I did math. 48. It'd be 48.
Yeah,
and then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. Okay, I'm doing the math. They already said 3,800.
Yeah.
Picture a lot of PS4s.
3,800.
Okay, memory is one of the most important things to have when mining cryptocurrencies, more specifically memory bandwidth. So PS4s are good for that.
Okay. Huh.
Where do they even mine from? Like, where are they
what
looking?
would you just go into
I
like
think
the
it's like-
internet browser or something?
I think it's just in malware on other people's computers,
yeah.
scanning for unused Bitcoin and
Like,
some-
how do you get into that? Like, you Google it
Oh,
one day,
yeah.
next thing you know, you're in a warehouse with 3,800 PS4s.
Yeah.
How did I get here?
That's like asking Walter White how he became a meth lab maker.
right,
Like, it's
right.
like slow, I think.
It started with one weed.
Yeah. Don't do weed, guys.
Guys,
All right, guys. We have, here, let's do the slower Nintendo news.
Yep.
This one you might find interesting. I don't think you know. You may have looked at Pocket. Nintendo is selling your information to Google if you live in
What?
America. Yeah. You know, I'm going to be controversial after this, but yeah. So,
Yeah.
anyway, so Nintendo quietly opted everyone's Switch eShop and Switch online accounts in for Google Analytics with the 11 update. 11.0
Weird.
update.
Okay, so they know what games I'm playing.
Yep. So you have to go to the search bar, and then we have the link of the step-by-step. But yeah, there's a Diet Coke is killing me.
Yeah.
This stuff is unhealthy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I should not drink it. Anyway, so it's manage your preferences about Nintendo's collection of your data through Google Analytics.
Analytics.
I feel full from drinking this pop. I mean,
Yeah. That's because all the carbonation's bubbling up in your stomach.
Anyway, here's my controversial take.
Yeah.
I don't care if Google has my info because then it shows
Yeah.
me cool stuff I'll buy.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like people see this and they go, "Oh my gosh, they're stealing information."
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's not the case. You have the
Yeah.
option to turn it off. Obviously, I mean, like what do you expect Nintendo to do? Like email every single one of us and be like, "Please, can we please see what games you play?" Like these are the same people that put all their information on Twitter, on Amazon, for credit cards. But Nintendo wants to know what games you're playing, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
like,
Well, yeah.
sure, maybe they should have shown it off a little bit more. But at least the option's easy in there. You
Yeah.
don't have to like go to their customer support website, you know?
Yeah. By the way, when I was like
Yeah.
19, I was getting Facebook ads for like Yuri hentai.
Oh, really?
Like the shirts and stuff. Or
Nice.
comic book. Dojins.
Yo.
Yeah, what the frick is that? F you, Facebook.
Yeah. Well, what the frick?
And here's, guys, the big reveal. Nintendo Switch OLED model announced launches October 8th.
Samsung.com.
This
This is oddly specific. When you first saw it, okay.
Okay.
Can you quickly go to Best Buy real quick
Yes.
and just pull up the OLED model, just like the image for it, because it'll show the box.
Aye, Captain.
Sorry for you audio listeners.
Okay, Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're probably jumping for joy.
I am jumping for joy, guys. I am so excited.
Okay.
Okay, look at this. Look at the box. Look at the box.
Okay.
Does that not look like? Because literally the first thing I thought, because I saw that box before I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, it's like square now.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't the dock and the tablet look more square?
Yeah, it's more taller. Taller? Is that what you're kind of saying? Like
yeah. Like it's taller.
Yeah.
But it's like the exact same size, and I was like, well, okay, well, why is the box different?
It is
It's
different,
weird.
and also OLED doesn't sound cool, but I guess it's a whole
Right.
a thing. Isn't OLED like the screen's more buttery? I don't even know.
So I'll go into the details of OLED here in a minute. But actually, I'll go into it now.
But first, I just want to say this box color is red. All right, now.
Guys, anyway. So, Jacob, before I go into the specifics of this, what do you think of it so far based off of your first reactions?
Okay, if you did not buy the Switch model, This is probably one to get.
This is the one you would like obviously get.
Yeah, it comes with a LAN port. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I guess maybe this is all right. Well, wide adjustable stand. All right, the stand on the old Switch was
square
it was
screen.
Bad. 7-inch OLED screen. Feast your eyes on vivid colors and crisp contrast when you play on the go. So this is good for if you play out of the dock.
Yeah.
Built-in wired LAN port. The first one should have had this. This one has it now.
Right.
But at this point, everybody who plays online already has a little dongle thing.
Yep.
64 gigabyte.
Do you have that?
I do.
Oh.
Do you?
No.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it.
Why do you play Smash Bros online with Wi-Fi?
No.
No one plays Smash Bros online.
Yeah.
64 gigabyte internal storage, enhanced audio, onboard speakers. That's okay. 3 modes in one. Yeah, so that's the same thing as a Switch. Handheld, tabletop. Flip the stand to show the screen. Then yep. And then Joy-Cons, which I think they fixed even harder, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to be a little bit more hyped up or whatever. So what was your reaction? Were you like, I need this now? Or was this more like a meh?
I'm like, when my Switch breaks, I'll buy this. But, I mean...
You're not going to be there day one
but
for
like,
it.
literally, it's just for handheld mode. Like...
That's that, yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants... Okay, I don't think Nintendo can stand a chance when it's like, pro 4K games.
Right.
So... I think this is kind of a good way to go, but it's more expensive, and everybody has the Switch already. And at this point, everybody who had bad Joy-Cons already bought new ones.
Yep.
Or issues with it. But yeah.
Yeah. Now, in comparison, before I get into the details, keep in mind that because one thing I thought about the other day was when the 3DS got its Pro model, the new 3DS.
Yep, I didn't even get that either.
I actually did get that one. Well,
I went through. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I had like 3DSs because one, the battery expanded and like destroyed it.
Right. Yeah.
And I bought a new one that also sucked. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. The reason I upgraded was because I had the 2DS. For the longest
you're right.
time.
Yeah, you were rocking the 2DS.
Yep. I had that.
Did
black
you fit
and
that
red
in your
2DS.
pocket?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, all the time. I still have it. It's so damaged. But I had the 2DS, and I went from that to a new 3DS, so the jump was like a lot bigger. It was like going from a Switch Lite to like this.
Yeah.
So that was actually a pretty big difference, and now I still have that one. I have the Galaxy model. But do you remember what the additions were going from a 3DS XL to a new 3DS? Like what they added.
Yeah, it's like a little like weird thumb thing that doesn't move.
Yep.
Okay, and then was it like better? Frick.
Oh wait, that sounds so familiar. What was that?
I was guys. All right, so me and Grant had 3DSs and we would play all the time. And then there's this game called Fantasy Life that I was really into, and then we would sleep over and wake each other up with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Fantasy Life. This game's pretty fun. It was
Dude,
fun.
nice.
It gets really dumb.
I'm so sleepy.
What the frick does it get bad?
Ross says they added that for Smash. I'm assuming you're talking about the LAN adapter.
I thought that there was voices going la. Remember we would make fun of this for so long.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, that and the Yoshi's New Island song.
Oh yeah.
Guys, this was our favorite alarm. Jacob is typing in Yishisis. It got it.
Frick. All right, telescreen.
Guys, this is perhaps my favorite OST of all time.
Is it the telescreen, right?
Yep, this is it. Wait, turn that puppy up, dude.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I remember playing this game a lot. Wow.
Dude, I remember you being like really excited for this one.
I was really into the 3DS, wasn't I?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, that was like the only that and
I like 500 games in there.
I have very specific memories of us waking up and playing like Nintendo Land on your Wii U, and then playing like Yoshi's New Island and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I start crying this music.
No! The good times.
Anyway, I was just a flashback, and when Grant mentioned his 2DS, I got a flashback.
Yeah.
Like major. All right.
But my 2DS, yep. But anyway, all of the additions for the new 3DS were they improved the 3D. I think the screen was a little bit better. But the biggest thing was that they improved the processor. So the processor was faster, so games loaded quicker.
I sold all my 3DS games. I shouldn't have, rip. But
dude, what
I
the
still
frick?
have 500 on my home screen though.
right.
So I just sold like the
I
physical
remember
copy.
another classic. Dude, I remember freaking looking at your 3DS library being like, whoa. Because you had so many games on it.
Yeah.
And I borrowed Kid Icarus Uprising. That's like
That game's
actually,
awesome.
that's actually my favorite 3DS game.
It is the best
all
3DS
time.
game. Guys, 3DS
Yep.
ranking, best 3DS game of all time.
Kid Icarus Uprising.
And then second is Kid Toy Stunt Bike.
Dude, toy stunt bike.
Kid Icarus Uprising, the voice acting in that game was insane.
Oh, it's so
You're
good.
gonna, if you play that ever again, you're gonna be like Palutena Risei.
Probably, yeah. I still remember my favorite thing being the hot tub scene or whatever.
Oh yeah,
I was
dude.
like,
I
know
remember
what you're
that game.
thinking.
So they're like the hot tub scene, and then it's like if you chase after two rabbits, you won't catch any because there's like a bunny or something, and then I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, I remember the two coolest moments from that in Kid Icarus or whatever. There was that one where you like die in that space battle, and then you get turned into like it was like the dog, then it was the little girl.
Yeah, that was insane.
There's like the ring.
A floor ice cream.
Yeah. And I remember literally the final boss. I was so excited to do the final boss.
Yeah.
I literally went up to my mom and I like held my 3DS in front of her face, and I was like, "Hey, watch me do this."
Okay. Yeah, but it was crazy because Kid Icarus Uprising, it was like, oh, haha, funny. You killed Medusa. Oh, there was freaking more, and then it's like
oh shoot.
Yeah. All right, let's see what the Pit voiced.
I follow him on TikTok too.
Okay.
Yo.
Injustice 2.
Blue Beetle. No.
Mega Solid. Chico Libre. Peace Walker. Huh. Chico Libre. I don't know who that is. But anyway.
Yeah, I think his first big break was Kid Icarus. God, I really wish they would do another. It's almost been 10 years, dude.
Yeah.
I need another one.
Sakurai, please. Yeah, anyway. I beg of you. But yeah, so they made a new Switch, guys. Like I said, it's for handheld tryhards. So if you play at your work a lot and lunch break, do it. I don't know.
Yep. So here's my Best Buy analysis. Should you at home?
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Oh yeah.
I hate that. I did that.
Oh, Ross says remake the game.
He said the PvP was good. It was amazing. The PvP. Yeah.
In
Kid Icarus Uprising.
Oh,
there's like a PvP kind of deal. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
And
there's
like so many items, and then there's builds. Holy frick, there's builds.
You, me, PvP, Kid Icarus Uprising.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, guys, going into the analysis, should you buy a Nintendo Switch OLED? Yeah. Now, go ahead and go over the factors again, just so I can kind of like look through them or whatever. Okay. Actually, go up a little bit. Okay. So actually, I'll leave the screen for last.
I'm going to go one by one through them again.
No, like, bro.
Yeah.
In terms of the impressive things versus the not impressive things.
Yes.
The little freaking flab that lets you put it on the table.
The stand.
The stand.
Yep.
Yeah.
The stand.
The stand. Have you ever actually done that with your Switch? Have you ever actually like used the stand to put on the table?
Other than the first time I got a Switch in high school.
Right, to be like, wow, look at this. Yeah, like no one does that, so who cares? Everyone's complaining about the stand for the original model, but I was like, I don't
No one
care.
cares. Yep.
They're like, mine broke off, but it's like it's supposed to come off. So whatever. Internal storage has increased. Yay, 64 gigabytes.
What's my current gigabyte?
32. So they're doubling it. So yeah, sure, you get more space.
I bought an SD card already, so I mean,
I already have 256 gigs in mine. So I'm like, bro, who cares?
Yeah.
So who cares about that? Who cares about the stand?
Every gamer probably bought SD card for their Switch.
Exactly. Yeah. Enhanced audio. I kind of have to hear what it sounds like. They are not using Dolby Atmos. That is already a negative point.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, sure.
I can't even use my headsets. Well, I use Bluetooth headsets a lot, and you can't even do that.
And that's the thing too. Like if I have a wired headset or whatever. Like if I ever have my Switch out of the dock, if I'm just playing in my bed, rarely. 99% of the time, I have my headset plugged into it. So either way, I'm not listening to that. So again, who cares? But that one's kind of fine, I guess. 3 modes in one. Aside from that, they're
LAN port, that's just a mistake. They should have had that in the first console.
Yeah,
and then they forgot because they're stupid.
My favorite comparison of that was someone was like, "Yo, they finally put a LAN port in," and then someone just tagged it with a picture of the original Xbox having a LAN port, like from 2003, and I was like, "Yeah, it's nice." It's same thing with the audio. It's nice to have, but not a big deal. Because I mean, like I said, if you're already playing online, you already have it. The biggest thing is the OLED screen, as I told you earlier before we started.
That's the biggest thing, yeah.
The difference between a 4K and an OLED is basically the colors. It is like 20 times more vibrant. The trailer did not show it off well. They showed them playing Metroid Dread. The issue with that one is Metroid Dread is obviously supposed to be a little bit of a darker game. What they should have done is
Mario game or something?
Some sort of a Mario. They should have been playing Mario Kart or like Smash or something like that.
Yeah, Yoshi's crafted.
Yoshi's crappy world. Crappy little asshole.
Freaking gaping asshole held up by pencils.
Yoshi's gaping pencil-filled asshole.
Oh, frick. Oh, no. Oh, vibrant colors.
Vibrant colors.
Oh, frick, dude. Do we have to commission your sister to draw that?
Vibrant. Can you draw Yoshi's vibrant
gaping?
asshole?
I hate gaping. Gaping anything is disgusting.
Gaping moist
I don't want to see your freaking lower intestine. That's not hot. Get out of here.
Get out of my head.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the OLED screen... one cool thing that they kind of briefly went over, you know how the Switch, the tablet itself has like those black bars on the outside of it?
Yeah. It does have the black bars.
Yeah. So there's like almost no black bars in the new model. They're still there, but it's a lot smaller. So the screen is technically bigger. But the OLED screen is by far the most impressive thing because I didn't think that they'd actually do that. Because like if you go to the store and you're like, hey, I want an OLED TV to like match the quality of that Switch model screen. That would be like a minimum of like $1,800 if you went with a smaller TV.
Yeah.
So it's very expensive. So it's very impressive. I think they said that the frame rate was a little bit higher. By default with OLED, it usually is just by a little bit, but it depends on the game, obviously. So is the screen itself impressive? Absolutely. Is some of the stuff they added in good? Yes. But it's also very standard. Better audio, more space, LAN port. I mean, that's like basic like upgrade stuff. I mean, you just add more to it. Fantastic. The issue I had with this is that they didn't do the new 3DS thing where they didn't add in a faster processor. And I can tell the reason they didn't do that was because the price for this is $350, which I think is fine. I think that is completely reasonable. Reasonable.
Yeah,
it's completely reasonable for the price. Absolutely. But it is one of those things where it's like if you already have one, you're going to have to convince me a little bit more than this to buy it. Ross asks, is it more powerful?
I swear they added a processor like a little bit, right? But no, I guess not.
They have like little updates or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it's the same processor because they didn't mention anything different about it. So it's not any more powerful. It looks better. It sounds better. It has more features to it. Yeah, like there's the audio right there. So like that is really cool. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna get it at some point. I mean, I'm getting it for
free or something.
Yeah, I'm getting it for free.
Yeah, the OLED screen does look pretty cool.
Like it is. It's an incredibly nice screen.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to downplay the screen at all. That's by far the reason you'd buy the model. I'm just saying the other stuff is like, who cares?
Yeah. So for the gamers who play Sakura Succubus and they're playing in the family room, they take it off their handle to the bedroom.
Exactly. You can take your succubus to the bedroom in 4K OLED. Whoa.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, obviously it'll be nice to have. I just wish they did a faster processor. But the reason they did it was because of the price. But that leaves the question. So you were kind of like half and half on getting this one. Basically, if yours breaks, you'd get it.
Yeah.
If this,
I don't. Maybe I'll get a bit. I have to be like just got like a bonus at work or Christmas thing.
Like really something to kind of push you.
But I don't know. I kind of also I'm gonna impulse buy it. Never mind, I'm buying it.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
I want it because just think it'll run better, and then I never even play my Switch.
Yeah, right. I'll literally just get it for freaking Metroid, even though like I just said it's not gonna help it that much.
Yeah, but
I guess I'll play it more in handheld mode for that reason. So
I need like a good set of headphones for a Switch or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So impressive. I think people are whining too much about it. People are always gonna have issues with whatever Nintendo comes out with. They could sneeze and they'd be like, stop.
Yeah, Ross says if we had the Switch in our high school senior year, I'm pretty sure we did, Ross. I don't know.
Came out in 2017.
Did it come out? That
was my first year at college.
I just remember like people had like the Joy-Cons in their sweatshirt pockets and then their backpack and Switch in there, and they're just like, I'm playing right now.
I love how for the first year of the Switch, it was literally what the commercial said, where it's like, everyone gather on the table, we're playing basketball.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's like, why would you?
Mario Kart was like the only game there.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, I remember when the Switch had like literally 3 games. Like
Bomberman and freaking
Bomberman, 1-2 Switch, and like Skylanders, Imaginators.
And then here's a gem of article Grant found.
Guys, this is very exciting. This is the wholesome moment. Do we have wholesome music? Can we play wholesome music? Guys,
I'm trying to remember what our other one is.
Yeah. This is very wholesome. Don't read it. No,
no one read it right
now. Look away now! Ross says it might have been graphics card updates. If that's the case, I don't think so.
They would have advertised it and stuff.
Oh, yeah, they would have mentioned it and had a couple comparisons probably. Let's see. Right, yeah, Ross says they had to change the processor. They stopped making chips for the original one. That sounds familiar. But guys, this is so wholesome. Now, Jacob, out of X and Y, which one did you play?
X. No, Y. The red one.
Dude, I played Y. Now, did you ever find a shiny?
I forget, dude.
You're like, damn it.
It's Watchdog in that game? No, it's Pokemon Black and White.
Yeah. Sometimes in life.
Remember Navi for Ocarina of Time?
Listen. Dude,
I miss Ocarina. I miss Zelda. Give us a good Zelda. I miss it, man.
Bro, Skyward Sword's literally coming out in like 5 days.
And I also never played Wind Waker, so I mean...
dude, you've got to.
Yeah, no.
So good.
I don't know. It's just, I know that, who's Tesla? I know that I know that Tesla, the power, is actually Zelda, so it's just ruined for me.
What? She is? No.
Anyway, guys.
Guys?
Yeah.
So essentially, the reason that you would have never gotten a shiny is because you weren't having a bad day. You were having a good day playing this game. Because apparently, according to Junichi Masuda, basically, so the camera on your 3DS is on at all times. If you are frowning at any point when you are catching Pokemon, if you have like a visible frown, your chances of getting a shiny Pokemon increase 16 times. 16 times. This is by far... I'm not like a shiny hunter by any means because I think it's ridiculous. In Sword and Shield, it's like, it's so easy. All you have to do is you have to get an egg, then you have to walk in a circle for 20 minutes.
See, I never did that. I let it naturally happen, you know?
Right, exactly. Yeah. Like, I just came across one. And like, it doesn't even matter nowadays because like you go into an online fight and it's like, a shiny Snorlax, but its name is like Pokemon.com.
Yeah.
It's like, I know you hacked it. It's not even special anymore. But this one is great because this is technically now the easiest way to get a shiny because all you have to do, literally, people came into GameStop buying as many copies of Pokemon X and Y as they could to try this out because this was such a big thing.
Wow.
So now all you have to do, the easiest way to get a shiny on planet Earth.
We have not said what you have to do.
Oh, yeah. You literally just have to frown at your 3DS because the camera reads your expressions. And if you're frowning, it is quote unquote, it's a nice way to cheer someone up. That is from the director of this game. So if you're angry, you will get a shiny Pokemon. Literally, like if you're having a good time, 1 out of every 4,096 will be a shiny. So you'll never get one because you won't even come across that many Pokemon in the game. But if you're frowning, it's 1 out of 256. Like that's really high.
Yeah,
that's good. So yeah, there's the wholesome.
Yeah,
Ross says someone test that. I will if I still had my copy of Y. I sold that a long time ago.
How many shinies have you gotten in the game Pokemon?
In general?
Yeah.
In Pokemon Go, I have like 50.
Okay, doesn't count. General games, anything or
in general, yes. I got Oh yeah, no, my prize one. The only one I ever actually just accidentally came across.
Yep.
I found a shiny Ditto. I have that in my Sun and Moon file.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I ran across a shiny Watchdog, and then my boy Kangaskhan, my favorite Pokemon, because of probably of the shininess.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's holding an item. I'll kill it. Then I killed it. I'm like, no, and then it lived, and I caught it. No, please. It's just a little like ting, like that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Kangaskhan had a Mega Evolution, so I had a shiny Mega Kangaskhan.
Yo,
and he had
nice.
the baby come out of the pouch and punch along with him. Yeah.
Oh wait, I did lie. I did farm one Pokemon for a shiny because my favorite Pokemon is Charizard, of course. So I farmed for a shiny Charmander.
Really? Okay.
Well, it's not my favorite.
I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's cool.
No.
No, Charizard's cool, man. That's awesome of you.
It's my favorite nostalgic one.
Yeah, you're right. You do like fire started, right?
Yeah, I usually do the fire started.
I think it's firefighting, so.
Right. My favorite is actually Kangaskhan. No, trying to actually think. You know what? Mewtwo.
Wait, you were gonna say Kangaskhan as well?
No, I was kidding.
Okay, you were joking. I was saying.
You're like, wait a minute, you son of a bitch.
I didn't react. I was really low.
No,
what's your favorite non-legendary Pokemon? Oh, I'll say my favorite legendary. So sorry, I said Kangaskhan.
Wait, I do have a reason for liking Mewtwo though.
Yeah.
Because my thing with Mewtwo is that it's
Mewtwo.
literally the only Pokemon that has like a purpose where it's like I'm doing this because of this and this. All of the other legendary Pokemons are just a disturbance has happened in the wild and the Pokemon does not like this. And the Pokemon goes ooh. And then the people in the movie go, wow, that's insert legendary Pokemon. Then they have an adventure with that Pokemon, and then the disturbance goes away, and they go, wow, this was the legendary Pokemon. Then that's the whole like thing. Mewtwo is like, I'm going to kill you all because my clones are better than you. And then Mew gives him the life lesson of that it's not the person that matters, it's what they do with their life that matters. And I'm like, yo,
Dang.
Mew's preaching the facts.
I'm trying to find the freaking Game Informer new releases coming out this week, but it's showing it for the next week, not what came out last week.
Huh, weird.
What trailer did you look up? Where the Heart leads?
Yeah, those are all the ones that
okay, so I guess we'll just cover the ones that are coming out this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, well, it's kind of close. I mean, that one comes out tomorrow, I guess. Guys, we are in the future.
This is going to be like Skyward Sword as well.
Yeah. Well, that's only in like 4 days, so it's kind of like a upcoming
okay,
thing.
I'll look up the list.
The last one. Okay.
Yep.
Going over it though, let's see. Yeah, I wonder if you can like go back a week or something like that.
I'm Googling it. I'll figure it out.
Nice. Ross says good night. Ross, thank you for tuning in.
Night.
We currently have 4 viewers. What is up, my dudes?
What's going on?
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Hello again, everybody. I'm trying to think in terms of other. Dude, there are so many freaking games that come out that this Game Informer thing doesn't even talk about. Like, again, guess what company released a game this week? NIS America.
Whoa.
Another one. Disgaea 6. There's one called Yes something. Then there's one called Silver Eyes.
We covered the last one last week.
Oh, we did?
Yep.
Okay.
The other one is Monster Hunter Stories. I don't think we talked too much about that one, but
Monster Hunter Stories 2. Yeah, I think we did.
Yep.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Guys, repeat bit 19 times in a row.
Oh my gosh. Yikes. Oh man.
You can tell if I'm in a bad mood if this song comes on and I don't do it. I'm like,
yeah, something's like wrong. Yikes, yeah.
Like, oh.
All right, yeah, Monster Hunter Stories 2 came out like last Friday. We both are definitely going to check it out when we have time.
Yep. So. I bought every single amiibo because I'm a cuck. And I did text Jacob. I was like, Jacob, tell me, because I have all 3 of the Monster Hunter Rise amiibos and all 3 of the Monster Hunter Stories 2 amiibos. And basically, I discovered because I have too many just boxes of things. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to open them. So now they are displayed with the rest of my amiibos in normal fashion.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. There is the furry child. There's a furry little cat kid. There's a woman holding an egg. And then there's a baby raffle woes.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right, let's get into it.
So Curve Space we actually covered last week, but now it is coming out on the Switch. It is that like top-down shooter, the 3D shooter.
Okay.
Basically enter the gungeon, except you're a spaceship and you're going on curved spaces like Mario Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
Looks very interesting. I'd pay like $7 for it. Try it out, demo, something like that.
All right.
Next up,
Where the Heart Leads for PlayStation 5 and 4.
Now, Jacob, you already know this is the sad game of the week.
Oh.
This is the one.
I see a dog.
There's a dog. The dog dies. Everyone dies. There's an
wait, you already know
earthquake.
that it dies?
I have no idea, actually.
All right, I was looking it up.
Let's see. DoesTheDogDie.com.
Yep.
Do they go over video games? I
don't know.
Oh, weird. Where the Heart Leads. Oh, they.
Nope. What's the
Nope.
game where a dog dies?
Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, they do that. Okay.
Let's read the Red Dead Redemption 2 Does
Yeah,
a Dog
let's see.
Die.
Does a dog die?
A dog disappears and is implied to have been killed by the main antagonist, but this is not shown. There are several quests involving fishing and hunting for deer wolves. Oh, I'm not playing this game. Yeah.
Our animals use. I mean, hunting is a pretty big thing in it.
Anyway, but
There's
yeah.
no dog fighting. What?
Yeah, so if you guys want depression, yeah,
Guys,
play where the thing ends.
Literally, the whole trailer was like, Grandpa was like, I don't know if they still love me. And then some girl was like, we have to sell the house. And you have to decide whether you want to sell the house or not. And it just looks like 20 other games I've seen this week alone. I'm sick of the sad games. I'm sick of the boring, sad games trying to get me to feel something.
Yeah.
Lust at Sea. Let's
Sounds
go.
like you said Lust at Sea.
Lust at Sea. I'd play that. Heck yeah, dude.
You know, sea is what your girls' panties feel when they...
You know, the sea spot.
Yeah, we're drenching. Is this just like a simulator when you're lost at sea? I don't even know.
I got to be completely honest with you, Jacob. I watched this trailer. I forgot everything about it.
I just remember you watching. All right, you're like this.
I remember
being just picture like ocean wave sound effects.
I remember, I remember being really bored, and then there were some waves, and then you were rowing in a boat, and then it was just water, and then it said "Lost at Sea," and I was like, okay. So boring. F1 finally, my favorite game, has now released.
Oh, I forget, it's 12:17 in the morning right now. What time do we start this?
9.
Dang, dude. I think we did. I don't know.
I think it was like...
Oh, it's like 10 something. Yeah, you're right.
But guys, another racing game. Just play Forza.
Yeah.
You know, just play Forza.
F1. Oh, I guess you like F1 racing. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of... Yeah, I guess F1's kind of a big thing.
Yeah.
This one actually looked kind of cool.
Bloober Team.
Yeah, this one actually looked kind of cool. Are these people that made the Medium?
Yeah.
I forget, yeah.
This is Observer System Redux.
Essentially, what I gathered from the trailer, a lot of boobs.
Okay.
Essentially, imagine Cyberpunk, but it's horror.
Okay.
So instead of trying to be like a big open world game, imagine the aesthetic of Cyberpunk. But everything's like horror based, and it actually looks kind of fun. I might actually try this one out because they said it was specifically made with next gen in mind, but obviously I see that it's on PS4 and Xbox One, so I'm not. It's not going to be like a graphical powerhouse. But I might try that out if it's on Game Pass. It looked very interesting. So if you guys want a new horror game that's a little bit more futuristic, that might be a really cool option.
Yeah, cool. I suppose I forget I have work tomorrow. After my wife, man.
Oh, freak! When do you work?
Like 4:30.
In the morning?
No, in the afternoon.
Oh,
I do night shift.
like, bro.
Night shift.
Space Jam: A New Legacy. I was surprised this one was on here. So this one, it's weird that it says it releases July 16 because Jacob, I 100% of this game, as you remember from me talking about it last time.
Yep.
Actually, did I mention that I 100% of it?
You had to have a weird code or something.
Yeah. So like I got sent a code, and it was like I got a review copy.
Whoa.
So I had to type in the code, and then I was allowed to download the game because it wasn't on Game Pass, it wasn't on Xbox Gold, and it wasn't on the store at all. So I guess maybe
that was
just
that was probably just like a promotion to fill out the survey or whatever, and then you got rewarded for.
Oh yeah, I probably just got early access or whatever. Yeah. I guess that makes sense because it'd be weird if they like hit it like that. Like, oh, you can only play it if you got this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess they're actually like selling it now. It was fun. The game was like maybe 100. Finishing it one time because I remember it specifically told us it took us 42 minutes. 100%ing it, I think it took us like maybe 2 hours in total because there's only 3 playthroughs. There's the initial playthrough, there is the hard mode playthrough, and then the boss rush. The boss rush was hard because you only get one character and you don't have any health upgrades. Whatever. Yeah, it was kind of fun. It was a fun little optional free game.
Yeah.
I'd be kind of... If it was anything more than like $10, I'd be a little bit iffy with it. If it's like 8 or lower, I give it a thumbs up. Try it out. You know, it's harmless.
Yeah, for sure.
But next up, we have kind of a fast one, Skyward Sword.
See, I think I've been realizing it's 12 ruined me just now.
Yeah,
that's because I woke up at like 3:30 today.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just like, the day's almost done.
You're like, what's happening?
I freaking weekend. I worked yesterday. F you work.
Oh gee, yeah, freaking work.
Yeah.
But guys, Skyward Sword, I am actually pretty pumped for this HD.
That'd be cool,
remake or whatever. I got the amiibo. It's on its way.
Nice.
Did not get the Joy-Cons, but now that I think about it, the Joy-Cons would not match my Mario Switch dock because my Switch is red.
Right. Yep.
Right, so it look weird. That's why I didn't buy them. But yeah, I mean, Skyward Sword. I'm very intrigued for what they've improved. I'm very excited to play through it again because I did quite like this one. I mean, the biggest issue people had with it, and that I kind of had with it, was motion controls, but like it really wasn't a big deal after the first like 30 minutes. I don't know, you just have to get used to it.
I don't know. Yeah, there's like some video essays on why it sucked, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm very super down for it.
It's still a Zelda game. It's really fun. So
exactly.
And the temple design in this is like one of the best.
Minty, super minty.
Like they do a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, linear wise is maybe too linear, but like, and also people hate how there's a boss fight that is stupid. You know, when you're running down the hill, you have to kill his toes.
Oh, and
you have to do it 3
imposter.
times. Yeah.
Wait a minute, dude.
That's an imposter. That's really what it's called.
No, it's called the imprisoned.
Oh, you're right,
dude. Look up the imprisoned real quick.
Okay.
Look up its first stage.
I already know.
Trust me on this. You already know.
Yeah.
Dude. I just have to confirm it.
It's even the
Among Us.
Yeah,
dude.
Oh my gosh,
you've got to be kidding me.
What's the final boss's name? Garham is way cooler than the final boss.
Yeah. Shoot. What? Wow. What is it? What is the final boss of Skyward Sword? Spoilers, by the way. I guess.
I mean, every like generic game or every good game.
Demise. I'm calling it.
Oh, he has still a scale. He keeps a scale look.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sure. You know, it's kind of weird that Ganondorf always looks so similar, but they were like, Demise is the first Ganondorf, but he, like, the orange hair, I guess, is the same.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, the build a little bit. But yeah, whatever works. But guys, those are the games of the week. What did you think? What are you the most excited for?
Probably Skyward Sword, I guess. Yeah.
Skyward Sword. Yeah. I already played Space Jam. But yeah, that is about it for the games.
That is about
ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
And now it is the time.
It is the time for the
weeks, baby.
For the weeks. Let's get into it.
Let's get right into it, my dudes. We listened to the sound bites too long.
Yo, sometimes in life, you know,
Bro, put down again. Let's go back to the main.
Looking so different from the street lights. What is going on, everybody? It's Joe once again here with another epic video.
Yeah, baby.
Buy up shirts on redbubble.com. You guys, old meme.
Yo.
What is going on? Guys, we are here with the news of the, or not the news. Guys, it is currently 12:23.
Yep.
We are up. We are at it again.
Yep.
Jacob, go ahead and start with your week. I'm very intrigued for a couple of things. I'm very interested in what you have to say.
All right. Yeah, guys, I kind of actually had a technically big week, even though I feel like I didn't have much. Freaking work's been kicking my butt. F work, man.
Freaking F work, bro.
I just want to do nothing. It makes me do stuff.
Right.
Yeah, rip. Anyway, I watched the John Wick trilogy all in one sitting, baby.
Yo, all right. Give me your analysis. First movie. What'd you think?
It was really good. I like the action scenes.
What a unique opinion.
Yeah. What's the coolest part of the first one? I don't know actually. Hey, I guess it's a little bit forgettable at the end.
Oh, it's a little forgettable. Okay. Wow.
I just remember the beginning part, and then
I
when
guess
they
we're
invade
just
his
a
house.
critic, huh?
When they invade his house, it's cool. And also, like, when they're like the text they do is like the Bogeyman first.
Yeah.
The Boogeyman. Second movie, I think is actually pretty good. There's like a car like fight in the beginning of it. This is the action series, by the way, guys. There's a car fight in the beginning. That's pretty sick. There's like a bunch of cars driving around.
Yeah.
And then it gets a little bit slower, but then it goes back to it with like assassins playing the violin, stabs them. It's actually, I think the second one's my favorite, probably.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then the second one ends off when he's like, all these people will kill you in 1 hour. And then John Wick has an hour to live.
Yo.
That was hype as frick.
Right.
And then it's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, imagine having to wait for the third John Wick movie. And I just started the third one.
Yeah, you're like, imagine being such a car.
And then the third one was super sick. They did a lot of violence with like knives going in eyes and stuff.
Bro, if you guys remember from the last podcast, I told Jacob that my favorite scene was the was it a museum? It was like a knife, like there were like a million knives.
That was insane, dude.
Dude, that was so like with the eye or whatever. Just, oh, dude.
Yeah, that part was that was awesome. The beginning part was awesome. The horses, I like how you just spank a horse and then go kick a guy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, beginning of that was great. Then
oh, side note, I love the part where the guy was like helping him with his injuries, and then it got to the point where the hour ended.
Oh,
and he was like, and then the guy who was helping was like, he has to turn on him at this point.
Yeah, the
and I was
doctor.
like, oh
yeah, and then also like the villain who's like the table chick. She's like, I work for the table. She was kind of a cool villain, kinda.
Yeah.
And then John Wick. Yeah, I don't. The one weird. That's not weird actually. Nope. I was just thinking of the dog chick. I don't really care for her character. But it was cool to see like the second guy. You know, he's like, I'm the king of the homeless people.
Yeah.
He got like destroyed by some swordsman.
Yep.
Remember that? And then hotel scene happened. Hotel stuff. Like that's basically just like video game the movie where you're just watching him like murk.
Right.
People. Then he fought that one like Asian fan of his. That part was a little bit too long when there's like two, ninjas fighting him and they help him up and I'm like, all right, this is taking a little too long. I've also sat through 4 hours of movie by then.
Yeah, I do remember like because that's the part where he doesn't kill them because they're like his buddies or whatever.
But he kills the actual guy though. So
right, he kills that one. Yeah, but there's the one guy he like respected or whatever. I did like that part.
Yeah. And then the ending was another plot twist where they like shove a guy off. Yeah.
Nice.
She shoves John Wick off the hotel, and then it's like, oh my gosh. And then like the hobo king is just like, what are you feeling? He's like, I'm really pissed. And it's just like, oh no. Yeah. So yeah, overall the movies are really great. The choreography, especially the first one, had me and Justin like, some guy pulled a gun on him and he's just spinning on the floor, and me just were like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I forget if I said this the last time, but I've thought about it before where I was like, yeah, it's similar to like why you see a Godzilla movie.
Oh yeah.
You're there for the action. You're not really there for like the story too much. Would you kind of agree with that? Or
yeah. It's literally just like the story and it's like a excuse for the action to go.
Yeah. Dude, fourth one coming out soon.
Yeah, now I'm gonna watch that one, so I'm caught up.
Heck yeah. Have you ever watched the Matrix series?
Actually, no. I've never seen the Matrix.
I heard that the first one's phenomenal, and then the rest are garbage.
I heard the same thing.
Yeah,
they're making a new one, aren't they?
Yeah, fourth one, same guy, Keanu Reeves. He was the main guy in the Matrix.
Oh yeah,
that's John Wick. Yep.
Yeah, Cyberpunk. I was kidding.
Yo.
All right, so that was that. Then I watched Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton.
Take my shot.
Hamilton, son of a whore.
Son of a whore.
Yes, I saw that burr, sir.
Sir?
Why don't you smile a little more? All right, anyway.
Wouldn't it be crazy if the sun died?
Grant was there for 2 hours.
Yep.
And then left at the freaking climax.
Yep.
Here, guys, we're a very low watch podcast, so I'm just gonna show Grant the final scene right now.
Okay. Guys, it's a watch along. Let's watch the final scene together.
Okay, let's see.
I'm going to take my shot. Real quick before we do that, my only gripe or whatever, the only character I didn't like is I hated everything with Alexander Hamilton's wife because every time her only line was helpless.
Yeah,
I am so helpless. I'm like,
I guess.
That's that's a very small gripe. It didn't ruin any part of it for me.
All right, guys, what is this? All right, guys, get ready, my dudes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10 things you need to know. Number 1.
Guys, we're gonna get copyright claim to Frick, and we won't be commentating much over this.
Yeah.
Also, this is not Disney Plus, so we're actually fine, I think.
Oh, is this just like the standard play?
I watched him.
It's a Broadway play, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain.
Remember at the beginning of the play, Burr was like, I shoot Hamilton, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is the part.
Yep.
Hamilton drew first
because Burr was fighting Thomas Jefferson, and they're like, Hamilton, who are you gonna vote for? He's like, Thomas Jefferson, and then Burr's like, he loses his vote. He's like, I'm gonna lose him, kill him.
Yeah. So did they challenge him to a duel, or was it just
Burr challenged him to a duel? Yeah.
Okay.
Examined his gun with such rigor. I watched as he methodically fiddled with the trigger. Confession time, here's what I got. My fellow soldiers will tell you I'm a terrible shot.
You have lip sync off from
Your last chance to negotiate. Send
Yo,
in your second, see if they can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your classes, but look it up. Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim. It's him or me. The world will never be the same.
My brother memorized this song.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, all right.
Him and his girlfriend love this.
Will not make an orphan of my daughter. Number 9. Look him in the eye.
Oh, dang.
Summon all the courage you require. Then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10. Paces fire.
Oh.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. Is this where it gets me? On my feet, several feet ahead of me. I see it coming. Do I run or fire my gun or let it be? There is no beat, no melody. Burr, my first friend, my enemy. Maybe the last face I ever see. If I throw away my shot, is this how you remember
My
me?
shot.
Legacy.
Guys, we're literally just watching Hamilton. What's up?
He's walking away. He's cheating. What's going on, guys? What is going on?
You never get to see. I wrote some notes at the beginning of a song someone will sing for me. America, you great unfinished symphony you sent for me. You let me make a difference. A place where even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up. I'm running out of time. I'm running and my time's up. Wise up. Eyes up.
I wonder if that's an actual quote.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, obviously, it's not while he was being shot, but
yeah. I don't know if you ever got shot. Maybe it happens.
right. Oh yeah.
Rise up, rise up, Eliza.
Oh, Grant's uninterested now.
Helpless.
My love, take your time. I'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm getting out of here.
Raise a glass to freedom.
He aims his pistol at the sky. Wait!
Oh. See, he did what his son did and raised at the sky as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude, yeah.
I walk towards him, but
All right, we'll stop there.
Wait,
Yeah.
what happens?
Oh. Yeah. Guys, we're going to watch the rest of it.
Did he die?
Yeah, he dies, and
Yeah.
then the wife is like, I'll write the story of Hamilton, and that's how this...
Wait, she wrote the book or she finished the book?
She wrote his story. I don't know.
Right.
The book.
Because my dad has the book. He's been reading it
Yeah.
for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Anyway,
massive book.
You missed that duel. I was like, man, Grant was pretty... Yeah, I mean, it was
that
awesome.
was freaking cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the
Because I'm like, oh, he's just gonna mess. But he raises up like his son died. Anyway,
yeah.
guys,
Hey, can you put the camera on me real quick? Put the camera on me.
Okay, wait a sec. There will be a Halo sword on your camera.
Oh, nice.
I hit it. I go.
Yeah. I guess the Hamiltons aren't very good at duels. All right, you can get the camera off of me.
Yeah. So I watched Hamilton. For everybody that listened just now, you can tell it was pretty awesome. The music is like modern,
yeah,
but then it's also politics and it's still interesting. So
it was like freaking spot on. I love the music. And I'm actually a big history guy just in general, so I like that kind
history
of stuff.
I'm a history.
I'm kind of a history.
It really makes me go, why didn't our school do cool plays?
Right.
That made and cool songs that I actually would be cool to sing instead of like Farelong, Farewell. No. Oh my god. I did Farelong so
Farelongs.
Farewell. I'll feed her saying goodbye. You know, that's the sound of music.
Yeah. Shapoopy. Shapoopy. Shapoopy.
What the frick?
Do you not remember that?
No.
That was Music Man. Shapoopy. That's the kind of man. Shapoopy.
I thought you were saying that for fun. Oh my gosh. All right. Anyway, Hamilton, great show. If you guys have a 2.5 hours to waste, watch that, man, baby.
Yep. One last thing while I'm at it. About the show that I thought was really impressive. Such a weird, like, minor thing.
Yeah.
You remember, like, in the plays that we did, like, whenever we had to change the scene, everyone was like, really rush on there.
Yeah.
Put the box down. Everyone's whispering. Oh, put the box down.
They always whisper.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it's done. You're like, I am the king.
Yeah.
Like, in this one, literally, the dude putting down the chair. Because, like, lights black out. Blue light in the back, so you see the silhouettes. Like, they want you to see these people. And then the dude putting down the chair is like foot forward. Literally, all he's doing is putting down a chair.
Yeah.
It's, like, the coolest thing.
Yeah, good
this
point.
Dude, this, like actor number one... like literally has more things on his script than we had in like any of our plays.
Yeah.
At this exact point in time, chair, right leg forward, press it down. At this, I'm sure that the same guy did a million other things. Maybe he played a character at one point. Being in something like that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Just in general.
I realize now that high school parents, they just go for their kids and don't care about the play.
Yep. They're all
sense.
garbage.
Yeah, man. But anyway, Hamilton, if you don't like Broadway musicals, watch that one. It's pretty sick.
Have you ever watched The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman?
No.
That one's also incredible.
Okay.
That's that one's worth it. It's another
musical?
It's the only musical where I genuinely like look up the songs and I know the songs.
Hamilton, me and Justin, when we went to like go out to eat with you tonight, we were listening to Hamilton songs. We were like, whoa. Yeah.
Well, we should watch The Greatest Showman then, because that's actually one of my favorites. It should have won an Oscar.
Cool, yeah. All right, then, yes. I go over this quick. Dota 2 qualifiers happened for the International 10.
Dude.
Basically, guys, watch the European qualifiers because OG Esports.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Grant, this is going to not make sense. They won TI8. They won TI9 back-to-back. This is Dota 2, guys. They went to back-to-back, and then this was the European qualifiers, which is like the strongest region.
Yeah.
And there's like literally like 4 teams. There's Team Liquid, like Tundra, Nigma. They should change their name. Everybody hates the Team Nigma because it's like, oh.
What are you doing?
And no one sponsored Team Nigma for a year because of their freaking name. Anyway, then OG. So one of the teams out of the 4 was going to TI, and it's just crazy because like it's like, man, that team's not going to go this year. That one's not going to.
Right.
And then OG, the people who won last year and the year before that, had to go through that, and they went to a best of 5 grand finals with Tundra, and it was insane.
Right.
So yeah,
that's dope.
I guess I have a connection with the TI in specific and OG because I went to the International 8. So
that's right. Yeah,
in Canada. Yeah. So
you're like, dude, I know these people.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
nice.
Their Twitter guy kind of sucks because esports teams try too hard on Twitter. They're like, funny meme. I hate it.
Hey, look at this funny meme.
Anyway, and then I also played a game at my friend Ross's house, Lethal League. That game is fun.
What are you doing that?
Basically, picture what's that one game that's on the Dreamcast everybody likes, and it's like skateboarding.
Jet
Set Radio.
Yep.
Picture that by the same people who make that game.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like a little Smash Bros thing, but no platforms. It's like a room, and then you're hitting a baseball at each other, and it bounces off the walls and stuff. And then it's like sick music.
Oh, that's dope.
It's awesome. We should actually play sometime.
We should. I'm quite down for that.
Lethal League Blaze. It's really fun.
What's that on again?
It's like Steam, but it's gotta be on everything.
Oh, I'm down for that. Yeah,
I think it's like a hidden gem because it's like super satisfying to hit the baseball, and it goes like a little stun there. It's like satisfying, and then it bounces off the walls, and you try to hit the other person with it.
Yeah.
And you can try bunting, stealing the ball, stuff like that.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
So yeah.
Huh.
It's almost there's an online. It's like a fighting game almost, but it's not though.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it when it gets unique like that. Random side note though, random little fun fact for you. Hideki Naguma, the music director for Jet Set Radio, is the same guy who directed Sonic Rush music. The same exact composer. And I follow him on Twitter, and the only person he follows on Twitter, well, the only person I see him respond to is the CEO of Boobs.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. He's really funny on Twitter, though. He'll just randomly post, like, I'm horny. And then everyone's like, haha, horny king.
Yeah. All right, here's a song that Hideki Naganuma made.
Naganuma, yeah.
And this, and then my friend Ross is like spazzing over this, and the song just slap.
Yep. Oh, yo. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, this is a character select. Here's what it kind of looks like.
Wait, in the lethal... Oh! Oh, dude, you got me convinced. I want to play this now.
Dude, yeah, it's fun. It's like, each round takes like 3 minutes. It's like super fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that guy at the bottom right, that smiley face yellow guy...
This guy?
That's on all of his albums. I thought that was just like some random soundtrack thing. I didn't know that was from a game.
Yeah, that's like... he's insane, I think.
Dude, we got to play that like tomorrow. I'm down for that.
Dude, yeah, seriously.
Yeah. It's freaking cool.
By the way, I would hang out, do the podcast thing tomorrow, but I have to mow the lawn.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sorry. No. I know. I was
I
gonna
have
mow the lawn.
Tuesday off as well.
Okay, we can do it Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was gonna mow the lawn today, but it's Sunday, and then it's bad.
Right.
So yeah, this Tuesday work for you then?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
Well, finally do it.
Yeah. Autumn says Beetlejuice has its own musical now. Autumn, we shall watch that together so we can review it on the next channel. The next episode. Autumn's like favorite game is Jet Set Radio. So,
dude, sick, man.
Very cool.
Style.
Yep.
And then lastly, guys, we are here to talk about late in the night. I finished Guilty Gear story mode.
No.
And I was 60 hours in. I'm like, let's do a story.
60. Jeez,
it's a 5-hour story with cutscenes, nothing else. And man, it slaps so much. So what I did was I watched WoolieVersus lore videos, which is around, I don't even know how long. My freaking arse is sore from sitting on this chair. Let's see real quick. So I watched a lot of lore set up to this so I can understand the Guilty Gear lore, which is a fighting game.
Yeah.
And it was around 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of setup that I watched on YouTube.
Yep.
And then I watched the story mode in this game, and it slapped. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So basically, the 3D models let them do a ton of camera work and make it cool.
Yeah.
So, and then, yeah, I'm just trying to get all my thoughts. Basically, it follows Chaos. A guy named Happy Chaos. He basically wants to ruin the president's day. He's basically Joker if they took over the White House.
Oh.
He's like, yeah. But,
you don't know why I want to ruin your day.
But, man, it was really good because all the Guilty Gear characters, it's like a competent anime. Like, they're all smart. They're also all strong. And I'm really sick of anime, but this one did some like some references, but it was still awesome. I don't really want to spoil much for Justin Ross. I'm going to keep that near the end of my discussion.
Yeah.
But like, it was really good. I did English voice acting, top tier. That's how I go.
Nice.
Axel's voice acting was a little weird, but I don't know.
Okay.
But the story was great. The 3D models, some jank like the animation, but like. It was super worth it having that. the new art style, and also I liked how they didn't do it like other fighting games where they're like, "Hey, I see you. Let's fight randomly." You know,
Right.
they just did a
right.
cutscene straight up. I don't know if I should pull clips from it, but yeah, it was awesome. Like literally, there's okay. I'll just explain moments.
Yeah.
Happy Chaos is driving in like this old-fashioned car, you know, with the hood down, and it's like, "Hey, I'm an old car."
Oh yeah.
Happy Chaos was driving in it. Then Soul Bad Guy was chasing with his girlfriend in a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Then Chip the Ninja also saw it. Then he hooked onto Happy Chaos's car. This is a lot of stuff, guys. This is anime. This is an unapologetically anime.
Yeah.
He hooked on the guy's car, and then Happy Chaos called a samurai vampire, and the samurai vampire just lands in the car and then like messes up Chip's day. And then Chip falls off the car, and then he just starts like sprinting because he's a ninja.
Yeah.
He's just sprinting next to the car. And then there's so much action, basically.
Huh,
I'm
that's
just saying he's action. I'm very not doing it.
Yeah.
Not doing a good description because I feel rushed for some reason. But I can't really describe it. Basically, choreograph is awesome. There is setup to every action. So yeah, there's slow parts and stuff. But yeah,
It seems like it's a really good change of pace because I'm used to because I usually play the story and fighting games that I get into. Like,
yep.
trying to think off the top of my head. I've done the Street Fighter V one. I did the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite one. That one's garbage.
Oh yeah.
Except for one part, there's this cool Venom boss thing, but you don't even fight it. Yeah, that one was dumb. The Street Fighter V one was dumb. What other ones did I play? I know I've played more than that.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, I did the Mortal Kombat 11 one.
Yep.
That one was okay.
A lot of people said that one's like the best one or whatever.
Yeah. My only issue with that one is that
the voice acting. Ronda Rousey, get out here.
Yeah. The cutscenes in those ones can be really long at times, which is fine. But then I get out of because like I'm like, okay, I know what to do for the next fight because you're like training or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like 20 minutes of cutscenes and I forgot how to play. And I'm like, oh, I'm playing.
Yeah.
A Persona 4 Arena that I played through that story, obviously.
Yeah.
The only issue I had with that one is instead of having like cutscenes like the normal game does, it's a lot of text. Like it's a lot more reading than the initial game, which is
voice
fine.
acted?
It is voice acted.
Interesting.
So that's what kind of helps out a little bit. I don't know if I've already told you this fact like 50 times, but I find it really interesting.
Yeah.
Have I told you about the Soul Bad Guy reference?
Yep. Yeah, we discussed it last episode. Like his name is Frederick.
Yeah.
Balsara.
Here's the exact thing for you guys that don't know. I'm gonna butcher this. Ishiwatari, is that what his name is?
Daisuke.
Yep. Ishiwatari's favorite band is Queen, and he put in Soul's profile that he is a fan of Queen and named Soul Bad Guy, whose real name is Frederick, or Freddie for short, after Freddie Mercury, whose nickname was Mr. Bad Guy.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
There you go. I just find that kind of fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, man, that story was good. It wrapped up everything in the lore. It was a good end to the series, even though they did leave on a cliffhanger, kind of with like, oh, Chaos is still alive. Spoiler, guys. But yeah, it's basically unapologetically anime.
Yeah.
And guys, spoilers. Justin Ross. Skip ahead like a minute. I'm gonna wave my hands. I'm done too. I'm gonna go like this on the live stream.
He's done.
But okay. Dude, this part, the ending, okay, it was kind of slow. Like, it's like, oh, Joker took over the White House. Happy Chaos.
Yep.
But then after that, you know the witch chick?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She becomes like a god. Happy Chaos becomes part of her. And then she starts to like feel nothing. And the whole plot of the game is to live in the present. And I don't know, it's such a good, feel-good anime, like cheesy life lessons.
Yeah.
And I was like vibing with all of them. They're like, you just need to find your true self in life before you have to worry about other people. I'm like, oh man, it's so real.
I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then okay, a thing with Evangelion Neon Neon I can't talk today actually.
Yeah, I know Evangelion.
Yeah. Okay. Mason, I hope you're listening too because it's kind of interesting. There's basically a scene, Evangelion, the end of the world is happening. Do you know, like, the giant ghost girl over planet Earth, and then everybody's screaming on Earth, and then they're all dying?
No.
Okay, but there's a scene in Evangelion like that.
Yeah.
Where at the end of the world's happening, there's a giant girl over Earth. Ino becomes that, like, giant girl. Oh, man, okay. Evangelion's really good.
Yeah.
Basically, it's playing this very sad music where it's like, it all comes tumbling down.
Huh.
And then everybody's just turning into juice.
Jeez.
And like they're turning into liquid and they're just all crying and like finding peace. Evangelion's depressing, by the way.
Yeah.
But this has a very similar scene where Ino becomes a god, and she's like, I just cured all diseases. Everyone will become a god like me, and then human race will evolve. And then everybody's just looking up at her and crying, like all the characters in the fighting game itself. And then as one freaking guy, Kai Kisuke, walking with his sword at her, just like slowly walking. I'm like, dude, he's gonna frick her up, dude.
Yeah.
He's fighting a god. Oh man, it's so hype.
Yo.
Oh, I love it. It got me like, even Jellian, there's a giant girl in the sky that don't do crap.
Yeah.
This one has Kai fight the girl, the god.
You actually do fight her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you don't fight her, but he does in the cutscene, and it's hype.
Oh, right. Okay, so what happens? I'm intrigued now.
Yeah. So he tries and eventually like doesn't, he fails or whatever, which I don't, that's the unhyped version, guys, I'm sorry.
Oh.
But it was very hype. And then the girl who was Soul's girlfriend sacrifices herself, which she's like the only key, but Soul's like, you're my girlfriend, I don't care if the world dies. Very Last of Us ending,
Yeah.
I don't care if the world dies, you're my girlfriend. Then becomes human again, but then Soul pulls his girlfriend out. It's like, I legit don't give a frick. And then she's like, oh, and then it's like very sad. And there's like a dual audio thing happening where two voices are talking at the same time. Then it plays awesome music. Then the whole cast of characters of the fighting game come out, and they all bang gang, as her god form. And, as a thing, Zelda, all the video games do this, where the villains succeed in their plan, but it doesn't matter because the heroes band together.
Yeah.
And then they take down Ino, and then, yeah. So that's it.
Dude, random side note, that was actually my most hype part of Twilight Princess. When you go through, when you go into Hyrule Castle, then the flag thing's coming at you, then the one dude you met before like snipes it or whatever. Do you remember that part?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, it's like the old village you came across from earlier. It's like all the well, no, it's the people from your home village. They come back to like help you at like the very end of the game, and I was like, bro, you do this right now. Yeah, and then it ends the series with Soul being human again, and then he's just a mechanic, which is really nice. Yo, all right, I need to jump.
Dude, it's just hype because it's like obviously Evangelion reference. It's playing a sad song. Everybody's like facing their death or whatever.
Yeah.
But then the Kai walking towards the god is a Washington Monument because it takes place in the White House.
Yeah.
He's just walking slowly. I'm like, dude, it's freaking Kai. Yeah. Anyway,
that's always the most hype part. That's also the most hype part for me in like Persona 5 when one of the things like I have become a god, and then it's just
killing gods is fun.
Wait, Justin, if you're listening, don't listen for a second. This is a
also
spoiler.
He shouldn't be listening. We need to wave our hands first. I told him to skip a minute.
Oh yeah. All right.
Also, we didn't pass a minute. Maybe. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, Justin, if you're not listening, do not listen. I'm going to give a spoiler for Persona 5. All right, just wait for me to wave my hands again. You fight a god at the end of Persona 5.
Dude, I assumed you would.
Yeah, right. Well, the coolest part. Yeah. Actually, go ahead and just look it up. Look up Persona 5.
I believe.
Right. No, just look up Persona 5.
Yep.
Final shot, final boss. It is like play the music to it. It's got goosebumps every time.
All right, there's a hour-long video.
Yeah. No, just fight the I'm trying to remember what the final boss's name was. Hang on.
I wonder if Persona 4 has a god involved. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. That would be crazy.
I'm the god of TVs. Okay. Yeah, I guess you'll search for it. I'll cover it for you. Yeah. Anyway, Guilty Gear story. Anyway, I know if you are an anime fan, you probably won't like it because it is full of cheesy life lessons and like, I want to see a football save the world, and then he hits a football. But to me, anime boy, it was awesome. It gave me everything I wanted.
Nice.
So yeah, anyway, that was basically my week, actually. So now I'm going to play more Guilty Gear. And I'm like, I 100%ed the whole thing,
Guys, I have not won against Jacob just yet by playing Guilty Gear. I will someday.
One day.
Once I practice enough in story mode.
It's like just cutscenes. It's 5 cutscenes, guys. Just go through yeah.
Yep. All right, I found the clip. I'm going to send it to you real quick. Guys, this is by far the coolest moment in gaming history. Jacob's just muting the whole thing right now. or Justin, I mean. I can't think right now. It's 1 a.m.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this on the audio for Justin, but he's kind of screwed.
All right. All right, here we go. And all right, I sent it to you on Messenger.
All right.
Well, that was quick. Guys, coolest part. Turn up that music, my dude.
Oh, dude, it's this song.
Yeah. This is the big finale. That's, oh, you know Arsene?
Yeah.
That's the evolved version of it.
Wait, is it Joker's persona? What the frick?
Yep.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, this is the big finale,
No, it's
dude.
actually God's fighting, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see how that's really
Goosebumps,
awesome.
dude.
I should play Persona 5.
Because everyone, literally, everyone got beaten to a pulp.
Yeah.
And the thing's just making fun of you the whole time. Like, just teasing
Oh,
you.
Yalbada's theme. Yeah, makes sense.
Fools.
Give me pussy.
That sweet GA pussy.
Dang.
Bro, this guy won't click next. No, it's not even this scene yet.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
yeah, keep it going.
Why is there clicking happening? He's playing on his PC.
Yeah. Oh, but it was
blocked.
blocked. Impossible. They are very strong.
Dude, imagine if that guy had it on Japanese.
Yeah.
If God plays naughty, then it's a demon lord's duty to punish him.
Dude, F off,
What
Morgana.
better way is there
Freaking
for
F off,
finale as a
bro.
trickster?
Yeah, we read it.
Bro, this dude's clicking so slow.
Joker, we're entrusting our strength and the people's
Oh,
hopes to
man.
you. Put an end to this.
Bro, just show me the awesome cutscene.
Yep.
This. All right, 3. Okay, we read it. Okay, this part right here.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
There's another text box. I'm skipping 5 seconds. That sound effect, though.
Yeah.
Pillage him. Satanael!
Yikes.
Yo, you just see how big the thing is, and then you can only use one move. The sinful shell, dude.
Oh. They're freaking sideways. That's how you freaking. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tilted. Then it's got its big gun.
Dang.
Here we go.
Preposterous! You dare argue people's wishes?
Whoa!
Yikes, Scoob.
Like yikes, Scoob. This is actually the ending of a Scooby-Doo movie.
Dang, I could probably, like, live in that head. It's so big.
That's where my house is. Huh. Wow, how cool.
Dang.
This guy made a crappy video. Ruined it. No, it's really... I freaking love that, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Killing
yeah.
gods.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with every Kirby game. Usually it starts off with defeat the wistful tree.
I remember, like, some, like...
defeat the demon
Some
god.
Nintendo fan account was like, who would you want to bring to, like... oh, yeah, it's like, choose 2 Smash people,
Yeah.
2 Smash characters. 2 of them will be your allies. The rest will try to hunt you down. And then I respond with a comment. I'm like, Kirby and Samus. Kirby will kill everyone, and Samus is cool to hang out with.
Yeah.
That's like
easy.
the
easy,
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kirby will literally, like, not
I
even.
want, I want Kirby to hunt me down.
That would be pretty.
It'd be horrifying.
Yes, you're like 3 in the morning. Puyo! Or whatever.
Wow. Like you're driving down the road one day and you know you're just driving casual, you're kind of tired, and all of a sudden you see this little pink puff ball just in the corner of your eye, just like.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Justin, spoilers stop.
Oh, Justin, come here. Come here.
Um,
You may now hither, boy.
that's gonna be hard to edit in the audio. I don't even know. Whatever. It's whatever.
We'll
Bad
figure it
game.
out. You know me.
Well, he'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll edit in the audio. Maybe I won't. Never know.
Maybe I shan't. But guys, going on to my week, play the mini grant week theme, please.
We are on this.
Yep. What was that one?
That's heartbreak.
Oh, really? For some reason, I didn't realize
Yeah,
it. But guys, I only have a few things going into it. 2 shows, kind of skipping through those real quick. Watch the new episode of Loki. Not going to give you any spoilers because you got to watch
chapter
it.
or something.
It is very good so far. Very good. But, Jacob, the only reason I bring this up, because I'm not going to talk about any plot. There is a bit of a reference in this episode that is perhaps... Have you seen it? It was kind of a big thing on Twitter for...
Thanos copter?
Go through the Thanos copter!
Oh!
There is a Marvel comic where instead of being an all-powerful being, Thanos is like just a normal, like really strong dude. And the way he gets away is via a helicopter that just has his name on it.
Okay.
And it's like the funniest thing because the main image that pops up is just him getting in his Thanos copter and just like just flying away.
Dang.
They say that cats have 9 lives. Now I'll see for myself.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it's side by side.
Yep, and there it is. It's been banned. Yeah. So that's
pretty cool.
By far the best reference ever. That is about it for Loki. Very good so far. It is my favorite Disney Plus Marvel show thus far. It's kept me interested and intrigued all the way through.
That's cool.
Each episode is really good.
Is Loki the same one from Avengers, or is it like actually alternate timeline, or is that a spoiler? I don't even know.
No, I can explain. It's in the first 5 minutes because the thing I was kind of confused by is like, so Loki had a whole character arc going through Thor Ragnarok and into Infinity War, where he essentially became a lot more like passionate and understanding or whatever. And because Loki starts off in the show being the Loki from the first Avengers movie, you basically erase that character arc. Because like, okay, now it's just the same guy that he was a dick in the first Avengers movie. But how they fix that is because the whole thing is that Loki broke the timeline. He wasn't supposed to escape from them. He was supposed to go back to Asgard and stay locked up, and thus, the stories of Thor 2 and 3 would start up. But because he broke that, the TVA, or the people who are in charge of the timeline, the sacred timeline, basically arrest him. A whole bunch of stuff happens, blah, 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 whatever. I'm not going to explain too much more of that because definitely got to watch it.
Yeah.
Final episode comes out this Wednesday.
Only 6 episodes.
Only 6 episodes.
Okay.
They're about an hour long a piece, so about 6 hours. In total,
okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, final episode's coming out soon. But essentially, they can show any of the past, any of the future, to basically anyone. So when Loki is not convinced that they can control the time, they fixed his character arc by literally showing him everything that happens. So they show him him killing his mother, and how he dies to Thanos.
Yeah.
So essentially, the character arc is now built, but in that little span of time, and it works pretty well.
Okay, and he'll go back to the main timeline and how he dies?
We don't know. That is a mystery.
He did not turn blue after he died.
He didn't turn blue.
Or something, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories for what could happen. What I personally think is going to happen, not a spoiler because it's just my guess.
Yep.
I think that after they discover who is...
It's like, you're like, not spoil, then you like spoil some like MacGuffin they get in the show that like, changes.
Word for word, I'm reading off the script.
Like, I won't spoil anything, but I think he will use the Thanos glove he got in episode 3 to turn... It's like...
Just explain the whole past 5 episodes.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
But I think once they discover who's behind it all, won't say specifically who, I think it's either going to be one, in terms of continuity's sake, he's going to go into like his own dimension. So technically the movies are still canon with what happens to Loki. But there's like a different timeline where he's like, King of Asgard or something like that. Or they're going to have it to where he basically puts himself back in the timeline and then it's canon. Or, last one, which would be the coolest one, they just link the show to the movies and he just...
dies? Oh.
Well, it'd be one of those things where it's like, oh, I thought you died. And then it's one of those... It wouldn't be this would be a stupid line to have for it, but it's like, wow, it's a lot to explain, but I'll tell you later. Like that stupid line.
Yeah.
But if you do it in a cool way, and then it's like, oh, I got to watch Loki now.
All right. Can we do, can you be Thor? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
be Thor. I'm Loki. I just appeared out of a portal after you saw me die.
Hello,
brother.
Loki-chan. What? I thought you had died. You had died by the hands of Thanos, my brother.
Yeah, it would be, it's actually kind of hard to explain, but be hard to explain, but I lived over there. He does not sound scummy.
It's just the Joker.
I just know brother from Thor. I can't even say anything.
Another brother.
Do you remember Thor Ragnarok when he throws Loki at guards? That's funny.
Oh, yeah, very funny. Get help.
Wow, this podcast is just talking about stuff that happened. But guys, if you're finally on, if you're here, you're the OGs,
Hey,
my dudes.
hit that little like button, why don't you?
Oh,
Yep. It is very good so far.
yep.
But anyway, going on to the next thing. Autumn and I actually, Autumn, if you're still watching, here's my mini review
Got
for
3 viewers.
Monsters
What's
at
up,
Work.
everybody?
What is up? What is up? What is going on? I actually closed out of the YouTube thing a while ago, so I should probably open that back up. So we have 3 separate viewers. So guys, I probably shouldn't dox my girlfriend. Certain someone and I watched the Disney Plus show Monsters at
Wait,
Work.
you can probably say her name because we're like, yo, in the chat.
True. Yo, Autumn in the chat.
Yeah.
We watched. We do affiliate with our viewers.
Yeah.
We watched Monsters at Work, which is literally the sequel to Monsters Inc. So as you know,
Wait, they made a sequel, Monsters Inc. already?
Yeah, it's Monsters at Work.
Like out now?
Yeah, that's what it is. Like the show. So Monsters University was made to be a prequel. That's where they went to college.
I didn't even see that one. Yeah.
I remember that one being okay. It got a lot of hate for some reason. I forget why.
Yeah.
But then Monsters Inc. is like the main movie. So it's Monsters University, then it's Monsters Inc. And because the whole thing was like, everyone was waiting. They were like, oh, when are they going to make like a sequel to Monsters Inc. To see like what happens afterwards. Monsters at Work is the answer to that, as to what happens after the events of Monsters Inc. So as you remember, Randall was put away in a door. And then there was the like Alabama lady that was like, oh, there's a darn snake in here. And then she keeps hitting him. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the one, I'll kill every child who comes in here. That guy. He was arrested. So it's basically taking off like literally 5 seconds after that. So the part where everyone's gone and then Mike and Sully walk back to the building, it literally picks up at that.
Okay.
So it's them continuing to walk through the building, and it's the same voice actors, which I was impressed with.
Yeah.
It was John Goodman and Billy Crystal as both of them. They walk back into the building, and essentially the whole plot is that they are now. The plot does not center around them at all. It basically it sets up with them just to say like, hey, just to confirm that it's the sequel or whatever. And it basically just says, hey, since you guys were, for story reasons, you're now the head people at Monsters Inc. Not really. They don't really give too much of a reason for it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, it's one of those like, oh, you beat the final boss, so here's your rewards sort of a thing. So they're in charge. And there's this one dude, I forget what his name is, but there's this monster who just graduated from the School of Scare.
Yeah.
And if you remember from the ending of Monsters Inc., they stopped scaring kids, and now they're making kids laugh because that fills up the tanks or whatever.
Yep.
So in the monster that just graduated from the scare school is really disappointed because he's like, where do I go to scare kids? And everyone's like, haha, stupid. You have to joke with kids now. So the whole plot is he's with, instead of being on the laugh floor now, he's working with like the maintenance crew, and it's like a wacky group of people that do maintenance.
Yeah.
And Mike and Sally are off doing something somewhere else. So it's his whole plot is just going to be a jokester eventually. So it was interesting. It had a couple funny moments.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know how to be funny, guys, and they just did a banana peel joke or like be like this or something.
It is. It does have a lot of like standard show beats to it. Like the guy.
Wait. Was his? Did he? He ended up being funny, and it turns out it was actually accidents and being in pain. Like he slipped some banana peel, and then that's.
Well, he's not funny yet because there's only 2 episodes out for it.
Oh, it's still coming out. Okay.
So he's as of right now, he's getting closer to the group that he was uncomfortable with at first.
Aw.
But yeah,
it took me like 4 years to get used to the people I work with at my work. So.
Right. I expect a 4-season-long thing.
Yeah, seriously. Now I'm comfortable. But
Right.
It took me 4 years.
Yeah, but the funniest part of actually, I should say the one thing I was going to say before. The whole like beat by beat thing, because it starts off with him being like, oh no, guys, you'll see, I'm going to move up to the main floor any day now, and then he like doesn't, and then he gets stuck with them. Then there's the moment where they're like, we need someone with long arms to unscrew this thing or else it's gonna blow, and he's like, they're like, you gotta do it, and then he feels good when he helps out with maintenance. Then they're like, yo, and then that's how he gets closer. The funniest part of the entire series is one character that was unfortunately taken out immediately.
Oh.
There is a beautiful monster called Banana Bread.
Okay.
And their whole joke is that every time they're on screen, they're petting a thing of banana bread.
Okay.
Yeah, are you looking up a picture of banana bread?
Yeah, but I can't. Oh, I found it.
Dude, he's literally every time they're like banana bread, and he's just like he never talks. He's just there, and he just kind of looks at them, and he seductively pets this banana bread that he has. There's my man. Yeah, so there's the group of people. The purple guy is the main guy that has to get along with all of them.
Yeah.
And then the other people are the main guys.
They took him out or something? The banana bread?
Well, what happened was so the purple guy had a joke class he had to go to like learn how to be funny.
Yeah.
And he went in there, and Banana Bread and the whole gang like followed him there, so they were all listening to the class as well.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the episode, he was like, "Oh, I'm feeling like I'm getting to be funnier." Banana Bread comes in with the teacher that was teaching the class, and she goes, "Oh, Banana Bread, I didn't realize you were so funny and charming." And then the Banana Bread guy goes, and he keeps petting the Banana Bread, and then it just ends off with, Banana Bread has graduated to the top floor and will now be a jokester. So he's been removed.
Oh my gosh.
From the group.
No.
Banana Bread, the reason for watching, is now gone.
Wow, man.
But no, it's pretty good so far.
That's cool.
Yep. Autumn.
Disney Plus though, right?
Favorite character. Yep. Disney Plus.
Yep.
Autumn says he needs a Funko. Absolutely, we need a Banana Bread Funko. So just so stupid. I love it.
Man.
But yeah, no, super good so far.
All right, cool.
I'm definitely digging it. But other than that, we have two other things. Actually, you know what? One I won't go into too much detail with, but essentially someone and I went to the mall the other day.
Noise.
We went into Spencer's. This is a completely random thing. Have you ever been to Spencer's
Oh, yeah.
before?
Isn't that the one with sex toys in it? Maybe?
Yeah, it's the one where you, the funniest thing is, I haven't bought this shirt yet, but it's this shirt. It's like, it looks like a child's book, but it's just this kid like standing there like really happy, like laying on the floor, and then the shirt is just this kid with a knife, and it's just, let's sacrifice Toby, like Junior Edition or something like that. I'm like, but yeah, literally all of it was just like sex toys and stuff like that, like lingerie.
Yeah.
And it was really, it was very uncomfortable. Because first off, everyone's like breathing down your neck, and the second thing, they were like 3 14-year-olds, and they were all getting like the most expensive vibrators humanly possible, and I'm like, that's weird.
Wait, like 14-year-old, like I guess girls, right?
Yeah, like children were like buying like vibrators, and so I was thinking, is
I know one friend who got like a fleshlight from there. I'm like, dude, don't even go for those, man.
right.
Yeah.
Wow, way to ruin your sex life early.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I have the best of the best.
Yeah, that's weird. And they also like mold after certain porn stars' vaginas.
How would you even know?
I don't know,
You
but
know,
yeah.
Do they actually get like silicone, and then they're like, all right,
Yeah,
we're gonna drip this
silicone.
into you. And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna take it out once it's
To do
hardened.
measurements, maybe?
Probably, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's just so weird. Like, I would like this woman's
Labia.
vagina, her labia. Yeah, just a weird random thing. I was like, I went to like the few times I go to
Yeah.
Spencer's, it's always like uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah.
like you think you feel weird and Hot Topic, but like, man, it's like north and south. It's weird.
Yeah, you have to buy stuff online. I don't know why anybody would
Right.
do that.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like an ideal shop. Autumn made a good point because she was like, well, I guess if they specialize in it, it's probably decent stuff. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't trust anything like that I'd buy at the mall. You know,
Yeah.
maybe like lingerie, I guess. I don't know why I'm acting like I would buy
The mall's,
lingerie.
yeah, the mall's weird.
Mall's
Are they
sketchy.
all like closed? Or, well, I guess the mall's dying because people don't go to the mall that much anymore.
Pretty much, it was very empty.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing about the mall is you always have that one like bootleg stand that just has all the bootleg fancy toys. They had freaking Among Us merchandise, just
Yeah.
Among Us like socks.
Oh, they always have like lanyards and stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
my favorite thing was there was this backpack where it was just like an Among Us figure, and it just said "sus." like,
Oh my my gosh.
Mom!
Whoa.
Mom, please.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, all right, sure, man. But yeah, other than that, the only game that, well, there were kind of two games that I played this week. I played a little bit, well, a couple. Sorry, a bug just flew in my eye.
I saw that. Holy frick.
What the frick? What the frick?
What the freak?
What the frick,
It
dude?
went out. Yeah, I saw
All
it.
right, cool. Played a little bit of Judgment. I've decided that this one, because it's a remaster or whatever, and I'm really liking it so far. Story hasn't really gripped me just yet, but I'm doing like all the side quests.
Yeah.
So here's my only issue with the side quest so far. Here's my little mini first 4 hours of playing Judgment, the Yakuza game, for you. Essentially, here's the thing. In Like a Dragon, if there was a confidant or whatever, someone that you had to like get a friendship with, if you wanted to talk to them and they were in like a restaurant or a store, you would have to buy something or eat something. Now, the store one was easy because if your inventory was full, you just use an item and then you buy something and then you can continue their story. The issue with the restaurant one is if your health is... oh, jeez. If your health is...
Yeah.
Water break. If your health is full, you can't eat.
Oh.
But here's the issue. Because obviously I can't just like hit my arm. Like, you basically have to get into a fight, let them hit you, and then you can do it.
Oh.
But the thing is, in Judgment, because fighting isn't the main mechanic, you don't fight that often.
Yeah.
So literally there would be times where I woke up early before I had to go to work, and I was like, oh, I'll play this for a little bit. And I was like, oh, I can't do this until I'm like hurt because I have to eat to continue the story. So I literally like ran in a circle for like 5 minutes, and then someone was like, hey, you. And I was like, finally. And then even then, because at the beginning of the game, it's easier.
Yeah.
So they like refuse to hit me. So I'm just standing there like, they're like, hey.
Yatazo.
And then eventually they hit me and I go, oh, finally. And because this is the remaster version, of course, it comes with all the DLC, which includes, I think I mentioned this before, it comes with those like ultra powerful moves. Like I have this one called like Heavenly Strike. And I literally just, I do a quick select for it and I press B. All of a sudden he like takes this light and slaps on the ground, instantly KOs every single person.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, bro, I don't know what I'm...
Yeah, I don't know if I like those or not. Nier Replicant has like a Nier Automata sword that's like way better than the other ones. I'm like, I don't want to be broken.
Right. It's like I'm not trying to break the game.
Yeah.
It's fine for now because I'm just trying to get the battle like done with. But
yeah,
I don't want to be able to do that with like bosses or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's pretty fun so far. I am almost 100% done. My brother and I are still finishing up. We've been doing this for so long. Sackboy, the freaking Sackboy game.
Oh.
It is almost 100%. It's
Is
like
it multiplayer?
It's
Co-op?
multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's have I never mentioned this on the show?
I think you did, but that was like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. We've been like slowly since I got it in December. Every now and then we'll play like 2 or 3 levels. And essentially, in order to 100% a level, you have to collect all the collectibles, and you can't die. You can do this in different terms. You could collect all the collectibles in one round, then not die in another.
This is the one where they made their own game, and it's newer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Then
is like
I think you talked about it a little bit. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going through that one right now. We did the final boss, but it was at 3 a.m. So for the life of us, we couldn't not die at any point. So we still have to do that. Then there's like the big final round where we have to basically do, in Super Mario 3D World, in the final like crown world, how there's that level that you have to get like 30 stars on.
Yep.
It's that.
Okay.
Except you have to get 30 orbs. So it's like a big gauntlet or whatever. So going to do that, finishing that up soon. But lastly, on my gaming list, I have been playing and completing, not 100%, just kind of beating it, the original Ratchet & Clank, because I really, really liked Rift Apart. And I was like, you know what? I got to play the first, because I watched a few video essays on just the series in general.
Yep, you played another one, the last year's one, right? PS4 one, I mean?
Yep, I played the movie game. And I remember like kind of being into it. I really liked the gameplay. It wasn't like my favorite thing. But something about it kind of hooked me when Rift Apart was announced, because I was like, oh, I know that one. And I watched a couple of video essays before that, before the new game came out. And the big like popular opinion is that the original game, because the movie game is a remake of the first like 3 games. So the story from the first 3 games that span over 3 games is combined into one game for the movie game.
Okay.
So the main 2 issues that people had with that game is people don't like the change in Ratchet's attitude, and certain character arcs were skipped over kind of quickly. I can kind of get the skipped over quickly thing a little bit, just because there were a few times in the movie game where it seemed kind of like oh all right, I guess we're doing that now. But the funny thing I want to mention is the change in Ratchet's personality.
Yeah.
So the biggest difference is that in the first game, the original one, because the whole donkey thing, they're like, oh, they say thank you too much.
Yeah.
In this one, in the original one, PS2 one, Ratchet's like a dick.
Oh.
He's a dick to everyone. Like I'm sorry, I like the theme of the game because the theme of the game is consumerism. And like for example, in the movie game, the first scientist you meet, he's like, oh, let me give Clank an upgrade, and it's like a helicopter upgrade, and he's like, oh, thanks. But in the first game, he's like, I'll make you an upgrade for money. So it was more consumerism themed, which I don't mind. I thought I don't really mind it either way. I do like the theme though, because everyone's just really greedy. The main villain's doing it for business reasons. That's his motivation.
That's cool.
So I like that. But the change with Ratchet is he's just a dick in the first game. Like there's this one part, so Captain Quark or whatever, the big space hero, turns out he's working for the bad guy, stuff like that. But what happens in the movie game is basically they both discover and they're like, oh my gosh, this is surprising. Then they defeat him, and then that's kind of like story goes on from there. The way that it works in the first game is literally so they're both falling for it up until the very final part, where Quark basically puts them on a floor trap or whatever. And then Ratchet begins to get suspicious. So he's like, I don't know about this. And then Clank's like, no, I think he's telling the truth. And then like 5 seconds later, he's like, oh, I tricked you. But instead of, so Ratchet gets really salty about it. And so for the next like 5 planets you visit, he's just a dick to Clank.
Oh my gosh.
Like there's this one part where like they fall and Ratchet falls on the ground and then Clank falls on top of him. And Ratchet's like, get off of me, you idiot! I'm like,
oh my gosh.
And then there's this one part where Clank's like, wow, there's a lot of water in here. And Ratchet's like, yeah, maybe you can rust your mouth shut. Like,
oh my gosh.
Like, this man's mean.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, but it's just a little minor thing I noticed so far. The gameplay is obviously very, it's very much older.
Yeah.
Harder to control. It's a PS2 game. So.
Whoa. Oh. Here, I'll move your mic for a sec. Wait, you want to spin that up on there?
Spin what? Oh, this?
Yeah, unplug your cord and spin that so it doesn't spin off.
Oh, true.
Yeah, anyway, guys, I think that's your end of your week, right, Grant?
That was the end, yep.
All right, then we are on to, what time is it? Jesus.
1:21.
That is fine, though, my dudes. Welcome to the podcast. Thank you for listening. All right, real quick, I'm going to do a suggestion. All right, I'm going to link WoolieVersus Guilty Gear Lore videos, the OG versus Tundra. Go watch that, guys. There's one more video that's been circulating. Recently, a bunch of World of Warcraft players have started playing Final Fantasy XIV. And the biggest World of Warcraft streamer, Asmongold, started playing Final Fantasy XIV. And there was a giant video essay on the problems with streaming MMOs, and more specifically, like content creators streaming games in general. And it's just a kind of fascinating video essay, and it's like basically saying that streaming does have its downsides to video games as well. So, yeah, anyway.
Okay, nice. Guys, my mic is now complete.
Yeah, my dude. Anyway, yeah, like Asmongold had it where like he went into Final Fantasy XIV. Remember when you joined in, there was like people sweeping?
Yeah.
Imagine everybody looking at you, getting on their biggest mounts, and blocking every NPC you talk to. So, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. That's
I believe Autumn is referring to Spencer's. They do have pretty earrings. We did go.
I picture like Pickle Rick earrings.
Pickle Rick earrings. We got to find those Pickle Rick earrings.
Yo, guys. All right, guys. We're on to our last segment. Let us go.
Here we go. Whoa. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Wow, 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 wow.
You're upside down again. But, oh no.
No, please.
By the way, I think that John Wick uses like our footage of the drone over the town. I don't know. It does that transition a lot.
Wait, really?
I looked for it. It doesn't, but it does do like town overhead view.
Yeah,
a ton.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true. Nice, nice.
Yeah, but guys, we have some questions.
Guys, we have 2 questions for today. I guess I'll go over mine first. I think
sure.
this will be the shorter one. Hello, guys. This is Woody.
And just to clarify, when he says mine first, that means the email is directly addressed to him.
Directly messaged to me. Oh, yeah. Guys, this is from Woody from Toy Story. Woody from Toy Story says, I was sitting on my couch playing Fortnite, as I do, and I was curious, ... What's the one character they could introduce the game that could get you into it? Now, Woody, I'm going to rephrase that question a little bit. I think realistically, what you were thinking you would say would be, what is the one character that you would not only play it a little bit for, but would actually get you invested into the game?
No, none.
What if they added anything from Nier? They had a whole
the
Nier
original
update.
question, yeah, I was going to say that. 2B with the fattest ass, I would play. You know Chun-Li or whatever?
With the fattest. Oh, yeah, Chun-Li was like extra thick or whatever. Yeah.
Dude, my Fall Guys sucks. This is 2B with top half and then like a black bottom half.
Right.
Actually, it's fine, but yeah.
I still love how they added her into
I would play
freaking
Fortnite
Fall
for
Guys.
2 seconds for that. But that's
Yeah.
it.
How many rounds are we talking?
2. Or you just buy straight up, right?
No, you have to earn it.
You can buy it, right?
Well,
Wait, is it limited time or do they keep them all too?
It's a limited time. So
Okay.
basically, it's
Yep, I would
available.
definitely play if 2B fast ass, yeah.
Yeah. Because if I remember correctly, because you either you could unlock it with the battle pass,
Oh gosh.
or you could spend money on it. But if you
Yeah.
spent money, it was like $30 for
Oh
like
yeah.
a character.
Yeah, I'd play a little bit. I mean.
Yeah. I don't really know which one would get me into it because I'm thinking you're like really.
None would get me into it actually, but yeah.
Yeah, no.
Did Anthony
yeah.
play Fortnite for Street Fighter? I love that. You know that one reel when he's like smiling, you know? That one picture image?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know what characters. Maybe if
Sonic.
with a rifle jumping around.
Joker.
It'd be horrifying.
Joker? Persona.
I mean, it'd be like. I don't know. Like if I got an
yeah.
advertisement one day and it was like Joker join Smash, I'd be. I don't know how to react to that.
Yeah.
Would I bust out my old account to be like, I'm gonna play Joker in Fortnite?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Yeah.
Huh,
Unless
yeah.
they gave him the fattest ass.
Chun-Li is spanked though.
Yeah.
Is that a word, spanked? She's spanked.
Yo, she is spanked.
Dude, I feel like that could be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Oh, Autumn did confirm they did have Pickle Rick earrings.
Dude.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, actually nice.
Yeah. Classic.
Wow. Dude, Pickle Rick earrings with the fattest ass.
Pickle Rick has the fattest ass.
Oh man. All right, Mike. The other question.
The other
Oh,
one.
no. From Harry the T-Rex. Hello, PvP Pod. I really enjoy villains and stories and think that they can make or break a movie or game. What is one example of a great villain in any medium and also a horrible one?
All right, I'm just going to say the really obvious one, the basic villain everyone likes. Let's say it together. 3, 2, 1. Thanos.
Oh,
Yep.
actually, we said at the same
Yeah,
time.
yo.
Yeah.
Basic stuff. Thanos is what partially makes those movies like so epic.
Any villain that has the right ideas, but the way they're doing it is wrong.
Yes, that is the perfect way to go about a villain. Poorly done villain, I'm just still thinking Marvel.
See, a villain can be good if it's like, I'm strong, that's it. If the action's good, but then it's also, some just fall flat, you know?
Right, like I'm kind of thinking of like...
Steppenwolf cog F off.
Right. Do you remember Ironmonger from the first Iron Man movie?
Oh, I know
Obadiah.
him. I remember him, but I don't remember what his thing was.
Yeah, because his motivation was literally just like money and power or whatever. And sometimes that's perfectly fine. Like his thing, I remember. I mean, obviously you don't relate to it, but it's still fine for like a single movie, just because it's like it still matches the theme of the story. Because Tony's whole thing is like, oh, he doesn't want to build weapons anymore because they're being used by terrorists. And then Obadiah's thing is like, no, we should do this because money and power and stuff like that. So it's a terrorist versus, guy who wants peace or whatever. There's still a theme to it. So sometimes it's tied in not just with the villain, but with the theme around the movie, because that can also make or break the villain. But I'm trying to think of a bad villain. I mean, Steppenwolf is an obvious one because the mother box. The mother box.
Yeah.
Did you have one in mind?
Bad
when
one?
you read this question?
There's a bug there.
Bug. Ew.
Bad one?
A bad villain. Bad.
They're all good. Yeah, it's just like Steppenwolf. Ones that are stupid.
Lazily written ones.
Yeah.
I guess if we're talking Marvel, the second Thor villain, I thought was stupid. That's a similar thing where it was just like power.
Yeah.
But it was done very poorly.
Yeah, stuff like that where they're forgettable. Like, see, we're forgetting them all. Like Avengers, the first movie, what the frick? Also, the second Avengers, what the frick? Robot guy, shut up.
What the frick, stupid robot?
Yeah, but another good one, my favorite villain of all time is like Yoshikage Kira from JoJo Part 4.
Who?
Literally, he just wants a quiet life, and everybody can relate to that. But then also, he like murders women and kisses her hands. So I mean, like, it's like awesome.
Yeah.
So
epic.
I also hate the argument like, if you like a villain, you're bad. I'm like, I hate those people.
What?
Yeah.
You like the villain?
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why stories like Death Note, when it follows like light. That's like, it's like the villain of the story is the main character. Those are always good. Walter White from Breaking Bad, another good
Relatable.
villain. He's another good villain.
No, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway.
Nice. That's also kind of what makes a good anti-hero for me. This is
oh yeah.
Dude, I don't want to spoil Venom for you, but
Wasn't Venom an anti-hero himself?
Yeah, he is. He is an anti-hero.
Okay.
I don't know why I suddenly thought of this, but one of the parts I love about this, it's not like a big spoiler, but the reason that Venom eventually is like, I like this guy, is because Eddie asked me, he's like, why do you keep attaching yourself to me? And then it's the greatest line in the movie where I'm going to try to redo the line where he's like, Eddie, you see, on my planet, I was kind of a loser, kind of like you. So that's why they're buddies, because they're both losers, and I love it.
I think you said that sometime. I don't know.
Probably.
A long time in my recesses of my brain.
Guys, episode 2, 3 hours in. Well, guys, what are your favorite villains? Let us know below or in the comments. This is so very epic. Jacob, is there anything else for you?
No, I think that's about it for this pod, my dudes.
Guys, it is 1:30 in the morning. Get some sleep now.
Yep. Everybody, we'll see you next week, everybody.
We shall see you then. Bye-bye.
Peace out, my dudes.
Peace. Wait, do I say see ya or do I say peace?
I say peace. I don't know.
See ya. Yeah, see ya. There we go. Yeah, I do.